Good afternoon to you. Welcome in. Happy Sunday to everybody. We are back. Yes. As I said I would, since... Actually, I think I had enough time last night to hop on, but... after Dash No Chris came over with pizza and beer, was sleepy. Especially... having not eaten that much that day, like, the food filled me up, which is fine. And then I had beer on top of that, and that, like... That was like a slow release of alcohol over time. Plus I had another, I grabbed one of the seltzers we have from the fridge that we have in our garage and topped off on that because I was buzzing pretty good. And that just kind of put me down for the rest of the night. So I was just like, all right, I'll just stream tomorrow. I'll hop on at some point, stream for a little while, get that out of the way, and then, you know, be good for the, that means I only streamed like twice last week, but that's fine. But at the very least, I do want to play some of this today anyways, and we can get further into Chapter 3. And get into Chapter 4? I don't know. I don't know how much more we have in this chapter. When last we left off... when last we left off, we were just getting done kicking the shit out of some Chugoku Mafia type dudes that want to act like badasses, but they're the ones shaking down homeless people, which I'm just like, you have like the worst job in your organization. You collect chump change. And Ichi kind of called them out on that and managed to get Nanba on his side a little bit more, where Ichi was trying to motivate everybody. Like, if anything right now, despite the fact that this guy's been shot, he's spent almost 2 decades in prison. His boss forgot about him. Sweaty butt money. Welcome in, Dash No Chris. Yes, yeah. It's the kind of cash that you keep in your back pocket and not in your wallet when you're in Japan in the summertime. May not be sweaty, but it's going to be a bit moist for sure. But yeah, like so far, even with everything that's happened, Ichi's kind of maintained a very positive attitude about things, and he tried to motivate everybody here. He got dressed down a little bit by Nanba, where he's just like, dude, some of these people are here not because they want to be, but it's the best choice for them at this point in time. It's like, they owe a lot of money, they got into really bad circumstances. Coming here is a way for them to get the hell out of Dodge. MCG, welcome in, dude. Unicorp customer service code 4, cash that customers pull from any of their various, pants pockets, wallets, probably more than once or twice from underneath someone's breasts. I'm sure you've gotten a lot of breast bennies, probably. I started playing this because I played Miles for 10 hours yesterday and it needs a break. You were putting some work in on that photo mode though. That looks great. Oh yeah, yeah. Cleavage cache is a. You can manage to not make it gross. I think that's only a thing that's going to be in some kind of fantasy reality where boob sweat, unfortunately, where boob sweat fortunately isn't a thing. Unfortunately, for real life, boob sweat is a thing, and it's not very comfortable. I only know... Why am I just now getting a notification for my dashboard? Wow. Anyways. Thanks, phone. Or thanks, Twitch mobile app, for being, like, really well... Then again, the Twitch mobile app's, like, almost always behind on everything. But yeah, the photo mode for Miles, I think... I don't know if I've ever seen or remember if the first Spider-Man game had one. I'm assuming it did. I can... If it wasn't there to begin with, it probably is a thing now. I was going to actually look at gear. I meant to get them set up with shit. But yeah, Nanba at least managed, even with him being relatively like, oh, this fucking guy about Ichi when he showed up. Ichi managed to kind of motivate him. So our next order of business is actually making our way over here to Hello Work, which is based on the demo and what I can only assume as well, because I haven't been able to delve into it too far, is a job placement service. which is also going to be where we change our jobs in true RPG fashion. We have one way out of here. These guys are blocking the way. But yeah, we'll be able to change our jobs over time. Party chat. Oh, what is this? Your party members want to chat sometimes, and you can let them by pressing triangle when prompted. Listen until the end and the party's bond will grow stronger. But if you interrupt these conversations by opening menus or triggering a battle, not only will it force everyone to stop talking, but it's also just plain rude. Luckily, should something like this happen, you can always go back to the spot where the chat began to give it another shot. It's a good spot to be in there, Namba.
That's good!
That's good. Chef Nana, thank you very much for the resub. Welcome in. I'll wait until this conversation ends so that way I can check chat again. There's my question. You can't get a dragon right off the bat, but Cutie got his dragon when he was a fresh-faced dude. There we go. Okay. New laptop. Ooh. Laptop. A good laptop to hopefully runs the PC fighting games. It did, but not as deep as the one in Miles. Ghost of Tsushima spoiled me as they mapped the photo mode to the right button on the analog side where you have to hit pause for Miles and Spidey. Yeah, it's like some of the other games I've played. Where they kind of bury the photo mode a little bit. And there's this game that doesn't have a photo mode for whatever reason. You have a camera phone. Oh, hold on. That's right. We have Snapchat filters. You have these filters. These have been there since they introduced the smartphone in Yakuza 6. But if I flip the phone around, there you go. Actually, can I get Namba's face in there? Okay. Oh man, look at that. Beard on top of a beard. I love that the chin beard is not even remotely placed correctly. Oh, what the fuck? Alright, very well. I'm just trying to fuck around with the camera. Here, hit that guy. Some rancid ass fumes. Oh, okay, just beating him up is their weakness, but they managed to knock down his defense like crazy. Fuck the back. Got. Ow. It's a good thing we're near a place we can heal up at. So... Oh, shut up, dog. Just heard him bark. I don't know if somebody... Not people left, but I'm like, I can't hear anybody pulling up. Well, now I hear Max outside. So Ichiban was shot in the chest and dumped in the trash, but was allowed to not only keep his suit, but also his smartphone. Yes, because ultimately I believe he was placed here for a specific reason, and that's what... When we were finishing up with the session last time, that was what it was kind of thought about, because even Nanba was like, this is the order of things here in Ijincho. It's the triad, or the Chinese mafia group, there's a Korean mafia group, and there's the local independent Yakuza family, and it's like a cold war going on between them. Nobody really has much power, but like because these three groups are at, you know, not at the constant verge of war, but they're not fighting with one another. It kind of makes Yokohama, or at least this area of Yokohama, a place that nobody has really tried to infiltrate because they can't. So it's like, okay, you got shot by your old boss, but Nanba was the guy that patched him up, but it's like they dumped you here, and you have a counterfeit 10,000 yen bill on you that was clearly placed on your person. Like, you were put here for a reason, and that's going to be probably what we're working towards over time to figure out okay, what was the whole purpose of this? Why was he put here, and what is that going to lead to? No time to selfie, only fighting Dragon Quest style. Also, how often do I type Dragon Ball? Because that's what my my phone populates when I type Dragon. I don't think I've seen you drop Dragon Ball in chat. I don't think that's been a problem. But that's like my phone when it's like, hey, you're typing this out, let's replace it with something that is not even remotely close to what you were trying to do. Okay, we can't go to that Popo. I was not even remotely paying attention to that. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna go to the Popo to hit up an ATM because I think I might be able to get my money back, but that is a negatory right now. Oh wait, let's check this and see if there's any money. Because we're picking up, oh, nothing. We're picking up change next to vending machines, like the homeless person we are. Ooh, what is this? Amba. Oh, baseball cap. Nambo, you want a baseball cap, buddy? Did we put anything on your? Oh, we did. This is a better item. It is. Actually, let's put that on Ichi. There we go. Too bad the gear doesn't actually show up on their body. I always thought that was kind of a neat addition when you put that into like an RPG or anything for that matter, where any gear you equip can show up. I mean, lots of games do that, come to think of it. But some don't. Like RPGs, it's like, yeah, we might not model that because we have a specific design for this character and we're not going to cover it up. I think this is where we'll be able to do Dragon Cart later. How far down can we go? Oh, quite a ways. We can technically just go down Central Street here, but let's explore a little bit. Like MMOs will usually have that, but even that's kind of iffy. DC Universe Online would show gear, but you didn't necessarily have to keep it there. Hey. Stamina double X. Nice. That's probably like fucking $100. You buy it at a store. I thought that was a Kudo Sushi there for a second. I'm like, no, they don't have that. Hold on. Speaking of stuff that is in this series as far as advertisements and sponsors and shit like that, we had noticed last time that the Don Quixote in Kamurocho is gone. It's replaced by the Kamurocho police station building, which is why we didn't see it in the beginning of the game. If I'm remembering correctly, in any version of the first Yakuza, whether, you know, when you start the game, it starts in 1995. I want to say that Donkey is there in the map already. So obviously it's been there for quite some time. But in this game, it wasn't there when we were in Kamurocho in 2000. When we got back to it in 2019, it wasn't there. Yeah, I guess from what I was able to figure out, the licensing deal that the series seemingly has had with Don Quixote since the launch of the series, I guess it expired. To the point where they haven't removed it from the remastered collection, because that would be way too much work to try to redesign those maps. That'd be far too much work to try to go back and try to tweak those and change the building. But I guess some of the recent patches for the remastered collection versions of those games, they removed Miracle Shopping, the song, the well-known song for Don Quixote, due to licensing concerns. So, I mean, if you play those games without patch, you'll be fine. And that's the nice part, because it's like, you really wouldn't need the patches. I don't think there's any really gnarly-ass bugs. You just have to uninstall the game, reinstall it, don't connect online while you're playing it, and you'll be fine. And there's always the other versions as well. But yeah, people, and I was not the only person, I felt a little bit better about it while still feeling terrible. That is no longer there is really, really sad. That's how I learned that. I thought Don Quixote, the first time I played Yakuza 1, I thought it was like, oh, what's this crazy building? Like, that's fucking cool. And they got the song and everything. I didn't realize it was real. Yeah, and I probably should turn... I don't think... Mine might actually auto-patch stuff, which is good in some cases. Maybe in this case, not so much. But... like I said, worst comes to worst. You keep stuff that you want unpatched on your PS4 if you keep your PS4, and then install stuff on your PS5 and play it there if you want to play the patched version. But yeah, I had no idea it was a real thing until I played this series, and I've been to the one in Shinjuku. I've been to a couple different donkeys and enjoyed them, as ridiculous and crazy as they are. Actually, I've been to 3 of them, I think. Yeah. So I've been, the first one I ever visited was the one in Machida, near Machida Station. That was my first trip. I don't think I went to another one that whole trip, even though we had gone to Shinjuku at least once during that trip. Second trip, I finally went into the one in Shinjuku, and that one was a kind of a nightmare because the floors are smaller and you're obviously in the heart of the city, so it was just busy as hell. But before that, on like our first full day of that trip last year in 2019, we went to one in Akihabara. And that was busy, but it wasn't like super duper busy. Plus, I feel like there was more room to move around. I think wasn't Ikebukuro. I think there's a really nice one in Ginza, which kind of makes sense because Ginza's kind of a posh area. But yeah, not having it in here is really, really strange. And it's kind of, I don't know how I feel about it, and I understand why it's not there anymore. If the licensing just expired and no one decided to renew it, maybe they'll bring it back. It'd be kind of nice. It'd be kind of nice if they did. And I'm wondering if it was like, oh hey, it expired. We didn't have it in time for this, so we just decided not to put it in there. We replaced it. I don't know, because when they didn't have Suntory stuff in Judgment, I was like, oh, I guess they're just going to swap out all the Suntory stuff for Asahi stuff. However, you know, Boss Coffee's in this game, so clearly they worked that out. Don Quixote Machida Ten. Actually, they spell it with a J, which is weird because I know I've only ever seen it with an X. Home of my priciest Galgai Guard robot toy and the infamous Zangief dumbbells of carry-on luggage nightmare. Get muscles on the way home. It was one thing, since I'm now, sorry, my face was away from the mic there. Because they replaced the hotel in this map too, where in the Kamurocho map in this game with these, I'm going to call it Soft Village. It's capital S, capital F, capital T. I don't think that's a real thing though. It says Soft Village because that's in Theater Square, and it's like, okay, why did they replace the hotel, which was clearly here 1 year prior in the timeline? But I also know that I'm getting like really caught up in building changes and different things not matching up to the timeline of these games, and it's kind of like, yeah, they've changed so much. You just kind of have to roll with it and just accept like, yeah, that thing was not there previous, but now it is, and that's just how it is. Anyways, what the hell was I gonna do? Kalbi. Oh, Kalbi. I want some Kalbi. Something fire and yakiniku. I never remember how to pronounce that, because I know it's Honol, but that's one pronunciation. And as I learn, you can get quite a few different pronunciations. Although I didn't realize that sukiyaki had a kanji spelling. It's not used that often, but it exists. I want to hit up our friend Kimiko about that video I was watching for abroad in Japan and be like, hey, I want to go to Takayama City, but it's like a 4.5 hour drive to get to Takayama. Oh, now the roommates are home. I'm hearing the dogs. Nobody's dropping change. I need money. Hey, 10 yen. That ain't shit. A couple other machines over here. Yeah, I mean, 4.5 hour drive. It's one of those things where it's like we'd have to figure out other stuff to do on top of like just being like, okay, this is going to be a day trip and we're going to spend the night there. So I was looking at it and I'm like, oh, maybe I can take a train there, but getting to Takayama by train or by train and by bus, because the best pathway that was given to me by Google Maps was, it was like, okay, go from this area onto this train, then hop on the Yokohama line on this train line to Shin Yokohama Station, take the Tokaido Sanyo Shinkansen to Nagoya, get off at Nagoya Station, then get on a bus for 2.5 hours, and it'll take you to Takayama because it's in the mountains. But it looks really cool. They got this really sweet looking Showa era retro museum, and then it's also, I think, a well-known hot springs resort town, which would be really nice. And certainly going next year, I want to be able to go during the autumn season to be able to really enjoy the hot springs. Oi, teme. Kono yaro. Burnout bully. Well, these guys are susceptible to getting punched in the face, so... Oh, never mind. He just gets hit with a road cone. That's good. There we go. You have to look it up and see... I'm sure each attack's gonna have, like, weird timing. What would be the best thing to do? He ranked up as a homeless guy. What would be the best spot within an attack animation to press circle for perfect guard? Alright. Short walk. Here we are. Harowaku. Misaki. Maybe that's the area? Yeah, Misaki Street. Okay. That makes sense. Not too bad if you're me. In the back seat, pass the fuck out. See, I would be thrilled to fucking bits to be driving through the countryside, going up to Takayama and going through parts of Kanagawa Prefecture. I think it was Gifu Prefecture that Takayama's in. I would be 100% there, and hoping that we make at least a couple of stops along the way at roadside rest areas to be able to hit up the vending machines and maybe get something to eat. That would be good. Oh, that hurt my voice. Don't do that. And tear up your throat. All right. Hopefully going into this place is not as depressing as actually going into a real... Although, looking at Ichi, he needs to get his suit laundered. It's already pretty depressing to go into here. Especially as he picks up change outside. At least they don't drop 1 yen coins. That'd be fucking the worst. That is the problem with being tired on a train or in a car in Japan. You want to sleep, but you also don't want to sleep because you might miss out. Well, you might miss out your window. And certainly driving there, we might... In the fall, we'd be able to probably see Fuji really easily. Oh man, it's like being at the DMV. This is depressing. We'll probably see bears. Bears? Either that or monkeys. Wait, he thinks he's 41? Or he said he looked 41? Oh no, Bear's administering DMV driving exam. How can this be? There's a guy that won't learn.
の方。
はい。よろしくお願いします。
I'm ready and willing with this dirty suit.
現住所が空欄ですが。
How do, oh,
でも仕事は真面目にやります。酒も飲んでません。
では今回は特別に。
もう決定か？
no.
ご実家の住所を書いといてください。
え？なんだ？あ、でもその。
Yeah, I don't remember the address. It's kind of like just a spot in Kamurocho.
いわゆる路上生活ということですね。
And also they blew it up like 15 years ago.
なんすかこれ？
健康診断や技能講習を受けられますんで。
いや、俺が紹介。
Yeah, you don't need that. No, you do. We gotta open that up as a minigame as well.
現状では斡旋しかねます。規則ですので。
お願いしますよ。俺頑張ります。
Yeah, dirty suit with a visible bullet hole.
無理です。規則ですので。はい。
Let's say she's being firm but polite. I appreciate that.
もう少し話を。
Yeah, you're done.
さっさとどけよ。
Can we get a patch for this or any game where we can just put everybody in masks? Just have a toggleable option.
熱意は伝わったか？
いや、全くダメだ。
だよな。俺も門前払いだ。捨てる神はいても
Damn, that's depressing.
神はいないってことだ。
全くその通りよ。どうだい？見捨てられたもん同士。その辺で仲良く飲まねえか。お前と一緒に住んじゃねえよ。
I have a feeling we're gonna have to fight. Oh, wait, I think we do fight this guy lately. Or later. Lately. Yeah, we haven't fought him lately. Give it a day.
こんなんだったら魚でも釣りに行ってる方がマシだったぜ。とんだ無駄した。
腐るなよ。他に方法がある。
Yeah, let's go check out the other spot that we just saw.
あんたたち仕事探しに来たのかい？
I don't know who this guy is.
だけどホームレスには斡旋できねえとよ。
それは難儀だね。
Hopefully not somebody that's going to take advantage of us.
それじゃ
Eh, he probably will.
そりゃ参ってるさ。でも仕方ねえよ。
でも見たところあんたたち根は悪い人間じゃなさそうだな。
お世辞なんていらねえよ。でもありがとうよ。
今夜ちょっとしたバイトをし
Oh man, he's gonna get us into shit.
と言っても雇い主は私じゃないよ。桜川の向こうにスナック街があるんだ
The
が。
Harbor Light. Do they play the drifters there?
というスナックがあってね。ママさんが今夜
Digitally added masks.
探してるらしい。
ET with masks.
スナック。一体何すんだい？
さあね。
Oh, let's see. Agreed. I already yell at TV adverts that show friends gathering socially and unmasked. Realize y'all don't want to film an advert that you can't still show. You still can't be running a year or two from now, corporate America. But come on, we need more folks giving good examples. What's one I keep seeing? I think it was a GoDaddy commercial that plays on YouTube a lot. Where it's like, as we reopen, and there's a lot of people wearing masks, or they're doing stuff where it's like, oh, there's two people that aren't wearing a mask and there's nobody around them, so clearly they're hanging out together. Or the, you know, in something like that. But I have a feeling a lot of ads are, yeah, being prepared to be shown later, or they were prepared with the idea that this would be over by now, and it's not. Clearly it's not over, and we're still a little while from it getting better, and based on everything that's going on right now, it's only going to get worse before the end of the year, in a lot of ways. So do yourself a favor and stay the fuck home over the holidays, as much as you can. Go to the bar. How the hell were we in there so long? It's nighttime already. Nobody dropped any change. Yeah. My roommates are planning on going over to, at least 2 of them, but they're going over to like her mom's house and her dad's house. I think there's only going to be so many people there, and I know her mom takes shit pretty seriously, so it's kind of like, all right, I'm not going. I'm staying home. I'll probably pick up food like somewhere else around here for that weekend. Because I'm honestly, I'll probably go get carne asada fries again from Roberto's because it'll be open, and then I'm gonna be doing Black Friday shopping, but I'll be here. There's no reason for me to go out. Where do they point us? Ah, okay, over in the bar district. Actually, yeah, Survive Bar will be over here. So they opened up a decent little bit of the map. Let's go to explore a little bit. They have the volume turned down on the live SpaceX launch stream, but earlier they were saying that in the crew's opinion, Noguchi Soichi is the funny one. Go Japanese space program. A paper plate? Oh man, that ain't worth shit. What's the food? Oh, it's a gindako. Alright. Ho ho. 500 yen? Wubba wubba. I'm in the pink today. 500 yen coin. That's Raki desu ne. Oh shit. These guys might be too strong for me. Well, we're fighting them anyways. Let's use it on the newbie. Maybe he's got a lower... Nope. That was a waste of time. I had nothing on him. Tag team essence. Oh, we haven't used these. A grandiose display of absurdity that damages a single enemy. A deeper bond with your party member makes for a more powerful attack. Members with particular status effects cannot join. Let's try it out. Yikes. The biggest of drop kicks. Holy shit. Oh, that didn't do anything to him, unfortunately. No, don't call for backup. God damn it. Alright, I probably shouldn't go in this direction. I think we entered an area that's a little too strong for us. Bye. Especially with as much damage as he fucking took. Probably not the best idea to be in that area. Let's head back this way. Oh, we don't have to take the taxi cabs, but we do need to open them to at least open a fast travel point. And considering if we took the taxi now, this would be the majority of our money. That is 100% not worth it. Yeah, it's going to be a lot more heavy duty with how underleveled or overleveled we're going to be in this game, considering how different the entire gameplay system is. That's another taxi down over here. Yeah, at this point, maybe I'll despawn those guys back over there too. Okay, it looks like it does despawn them when you select something. Can we go in here? What is even here? Oh, that's locked. Okay. No, I didn't want to go back towards the door. I do want to pick this up, though. Think and grow confident. Okay. Reading this book could improve your confidence. There we go. So I'm thinking, like, nobody else should be able to use these, because I thought, as far as... Yeah. Like, these stats, If you look up at the top, up above, like every other piece of numbering there. Hell yeah, reading is for winners. Welcome to Paps, dude. Yes, it is. Especially when it at least improves your stats and your skills. Well, yeah, he's the only one that has to level up those particular stats. So those books are only good for one character, and that's our main man. Alright. Always be on the lookout for items. Maybe we can't jack one of these bicycles. That would make traveling around town a lot faster. I don't think you can check anybody's levels either, like enemies. Which is unfortunate. I'd like to be able to know what level these guys are. This is fine. Nope, didn't block that. None of these motherfuckers have... They have onigiri on them, but they have no cash. Who the fuck only carries 10 yen on them? Oh. Yeah, this is why I was coming over here. That's a lot of trash. Supposedly it is. We haven't seen it in years. What's up, random lady? Of course you haven't. Nobody can get in. I wouldn't be surprised if the owner's dead. Okay, none of that's merchandise. I can burn it. You got a torch? Yep, let's just keep walking past it, I guess. I don't know what to do with it. That started a sub-story, but that didn't really do anything with it. Not terribly surprising. Anything hidden over here? Yeah, oh. Yeah, but we can't open this yet. So we need the silver safe skeleton key to be able to open the silver safes, and the gold ones all have their own keys. I'm gonna beat up more businessmen. I am really bad with that triangle input. Weakness to birds. Well, yeah, I think we all do. You see a bunch of birds trying to attack you. The only thing you can do at that point is shit your pants. It's no fun, man. Can't attest to being attacked by birds. It's not cool. They're so small, but they're so terrifying. At the very least, activating those does mark them on the map, so that's helpful. Remember to keep doing that. It's weird to see, neat to see turn-based work so well in Yakuza. I'm not gonna lie, it's still kind of strange, but it doesn't. It still feels like a Yakuza game, so I think it's a testament to how well they just managed to make it work, and that I feel like this framework can work with a lot of things. Battle bum. have anything I can do with that, so. But apparently on them, him swinging that umbrella really works. Yeah, see, them having 10 yen on them as cash makes sense. Ew, cockroach. I love it that the cockroach is blurred out. Nobody wants to see Goki Booty. Nice, 100 yen. Alright, let's open up this travel point. And really, we can only travel around this particular area, and like spending 700 yen plus to get around this small bit that we've run into is horseshit. Why would anybody want to spend that? Not worth it at any point. Oi, Tame. You're gonna actually come after us? Yeah, they don't initially. It takes a little while for them to fully aggro to you. I feel like as long as you're not running, it's a lot easier to kind of avoid combat if you wish to do so. Plus, we haven't gotten into like full weirdness yet. We're just fighting dudes. We haven't like started seeing people turn into other stuff. Nobody responded because nobody likes the guy. God. I'm getting a whole lot of experience out of those guys, but that's fine. There's a limit to how far we can go down here. I'm mainly going down this way to see if there's any items, but I don't see anything. Did respawn, or didn't respawn, I just spawned some bums. Oh, I'm sorry, suspicious men. It was on sale recently. Oh, yeah. I didn't think he would actually reach back for that. There we go. Yeah, like little aspects remind you of when we had still a more active battle system. So it'll be interesting when we get into later areas or certain parts of dungeons that might have a bunch of shit sitting around where you can use it as weapons. We gotta go this way anyways. Oh, that guy, I was hoping to pick up the bike. Him walking into the bike just blew it up, so never mind. Oh, that didn't fail this time. Fuck it. Take out this guy, because Ichi is stronger. There we go. Goki Booty. Goki Booty. Mosaic. Level up. I wish I'd kept that that onigiri. Nobody wants to fight you guys. Fuck off. Anything down here? No. But there is a ladder. Oh, shit. There was something down there. Hold up. Oh. He doesn't have anything. Oh, holy shit. Now, we'll go ahead and put that on him. considering I think his defense is worse. And thank goodness for auto-equip on items. Really? Love any time I've used that, it didn't fucking work. That upsets me. I use it, I don't get any items. This guy uses it, he steals my half-eaten bento that I've had for like 3 days. Is getting hit by a car gonna be a big problem? Maybe. Alright, so we're now just finally exploring this area. What is this here? The senbei shop? Yes, it is. Ho ho. There's nobody here. And that door we could potentially go through later, just not right now. I wanted senbei. I like that you can get hit by a car during combat. As it should be. I don't want to get hit by the car, but if I can get an opponent to get hit by a car, very nice. I will approve of that. And I can't wait to see the rest of this city, because this area is kind of low-key. But that's what I kind of like about it. A lot of color banding, though. I don't know if that's on my end, or that's just the game. I don't know. A ragged cloth. Yeah, I wouldn't pick that up. Classic castle. I assume people... Yeah, that's an apartment complex. More parking garages. Anything in here? Nope. There is another place. I know there's a place we can buy and sell shit that we have to unlock. I don't remember. I think there's a quest tied to that. But we'll see. Around here. Nope. But our map point is right in front of us. Actually, can we go up into the second floor here? Yes, we can. Oh, man. That's pretty cool. Waterside bars. What is that? Rounji Mero Mero. Roshian. Roshian. Oh, Rosia. It's a Russian pub. Ashkese? Hmm. Plant nutrient. I don't think we can actually use that. Dockside bars. Johnny, do you play baseball? Yeah, I play for the Bay Stars. Oh, okay. Oh man, you can see part of Minato Mirai over there. There's the large Ferris wheel that would belong to Cosmo World, and you have the sailboat building there too. Is it? Oh, it is Alexei. Yeah, that would make sense. Is Alexei Zalazov there? Yeah, Alexei. No. Oh, that is Rei. I said she. That's all katakana. I fucking misread that. I'm a doofus. Yeah. Russian bar Biff Slamkovich. Got it. Nobody wants Biff Slamkovich. This place looks like somebody got killed. Whoops. That's ominous. Alright, I know that was a detour, but I'm enjoying this area. This looks pretty cool. That's another bar. What is that marked on the map? Bar Rodriguez. I don't see a sign that says Rodriguez. Oh. Never mind, I'm a dum-dum. It's right in front of me. How do you know it's Bar Rodriguez? Well, it says it, and it's the only sign in full English around here. I don't... Alexi Sale. I don't think I've heard of that person. I was about to say, we're not going into the Russian bar. We're going to this place. What is it? Snack. Harbor Light. Yeah. Harbor Light. That's ominous. Why is your window broken, ma'am?
ハローワークのおっちゃんに紹介されてきたんですけど。
え？ハローワーク？私が頼んでおいたのさ。
Oh.
ハロワの神戸に用心棒よこせってね。ちょっと浜子さん、勝手なことしないでよ。そんなの払うお金ないわよ。
Yeah, but if you guys are nice and bad people are causing problems, I'm ready to kick their asses.
ちょっと待ってくれよ。用心棒、命張るって。一体何の話だ。俺らに何させる気だ。
一から説明してやるよ。こっち行きな、坊やたち。
Can I get a cool jacket that says Yokohama on it?
川沿いに店が並んでるだろ。全部ここと同じようなスナックさ。この辺りの店はもう何十年も泥棒にあっててね。
泥棒？
泥棒って言っても盗むのは金じゃないよ。奴らが盗むのは電気さ。
電気？東電ってやつか。
ああ。あの電線を見た。
Oh, okay.
この電線はずっと昔に奴らが買った。
That looks horrifically dangerous. The bird's nest of wiring. How does that... How would that even still exist in the 21st century?
韓国マフィアだ。
コミジュルって名前の組織なのか。
いや、連中に名称はね、コミジュルってのはあの場所そのものの名前だ。
じゃあ、それがそのまま通り名になったってことだ。
そういうこと。
ここいらのスナックはずっとコミジュルに電気を使われ続けてんのさ。その電気代だけで1店舗あたり月数万はいくよ。もちろんコミジュルは払ってくんないから店が負担してんだ。
Oh, nothing in the city has ever been like, well, let's just cut these fucking power lines. Also, having all that juice next to the water is horrifically dangerous. Best Buy Rush, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in.
そうだね。
え？なんでだよ。窃盗だぜ。警察様の出番だろう。
警察は取り合わねえよ。
I try. As long as I don't get too overly excited, my voice doesn't hit like... If I get really excited or fired up, it goes up not quite an octave, but it loses, I think, some of that coolness, I guess? I don't know. Everybody tells me my voice is pretty good. I'm starting to believe them, but not quite. I wasn't even paying attention now who the hell they were talking about. Other than the Korean Mafia, but they just said even the Ejin 3 don't go near these other people. What did I miss?
あそこから一歩でも外に出たら誰が誰だかわからねえよ。バッチつけてるわけでもねえ。コミジルの連中ってのは偉人さんでもひときわ。
It's very true. I mean, I'm surprised there's even Korean Mafia left because they were in Tokyo as of the early 80s and then like got killed, and that led to the entire weird BS in Yakuza 2. And don't worry, I get really scared. I sound like a perfect E2 copy with a scream. If you can do that, that'd be mildly impressive. If I could do all the R2D2 sounds, I probably would. Just cuz.
こりゃ諦めてもらうしかないぜ。
そんな簡単に言わないでくれよ。こりゃ死活問題なんだ。
Then again, Singing's like, yeah, couldn't you just cut the power, have the city deal with it? But the way these games portray any city in Japan, they seem like they're more lawless war zones than they actually are in real life.
だよね。だから
It's like when I do impressions or anything. If I try to remember how to do it or I force it, it doesn't work.
おい、何してんだよババ。
すみません。私も止めたんですけど。
まあまあね、そんなことしたらどんな仕返しをされるかわかんないって泣いて止めるんだけどさ、今までもずっとこの繰り返しで、ついに昨日堪忍袋の緒が切れてブチッとやっちまったのさ。私も年かね。
年のせいにすんじゃねえ。どうするつもりなんだ。
We fight them.
こんとこはあんた方に頼みたいわけさ。
Or they come fight us.
叫んなよ。
そんで
I'm thinking we're not really boys, but I mean, how old are these women if they're calling us boys and we're like both in our 40s?
こんなもんが店に放り込まれててな。
今夜中に復旧。
Thank you very much for the subscription as well.
もし直さな
Always appreciated when folks subscribe to the channel.
連中の言ってることが脅しじゃなけりゃ、なんか仕掛けてくるかもしんないね。
来るかもしんないねって。絶対来る。
What, dropping a sub? Yeah, maybe. I always feel weird about, I mean, even dropping stuff into the promos channel on the Discord. I was like, I did it for a while with other places I went to, and it's odd because I feel like that's the best way to get yourself noticed, and if you have a community that's willing to show up and support you, that's cool. Same time, it's kind of like I have subscribers that have been doing this consistently for a while, and I'm still 100% amazed they do it, like all the time. It never goes away. I'm always appreciative of it, but at the same time, it's like, what are you giving me money for? When I was out of work, it would have been nice, but it's like I've never been successful enough at this where it's been like something I can kind of use to finance everything else in my life. It's still just very much a hobby, and someone giving you money for your hobby is just odd, but it is appreciated. And certainly recently, since I just actually got another Twitch payout, and in record time to compared to everything else. It takes a little while, but it adds up, and it's just ultimately it's money that goes right back into the show. I'm trying to read some of this stuff. Jim Morehard. Not in space, man. I don't even know if that's possible up there. Why'd you become an astronaut? To rub one out in space? Sir, leave the building. Then again, Saint I know has some stuff that she, you know, with her. Well, I appreciate it. I'm glad you're enjoying it too. I always try to. I hope that people that pop in and stick around enjoy it. There's not much going on here. I can only do so much, but you know, whatever I can do to hopefully make people enjoy themselves, have a little fun. But yeah, I know she has particular things I think she wants, or at least expects out of the community, and it's more like, yeah, hey, be good people, stuff like that. Yeah, I think even with her, it's like no one's ever obligated to drop money. I mean, it'd be great, but I within like the last month, I've been adjusting my expectations out of what I want from streaming. And you know, at one point I'm like, I want lots of viewers, I want lots of subs, I want all of this, and I'm like, no, I just need to just do it, have fun with it, whatever comes along the way. That's the way to view it. Less pressure on myself, less pressure on anything else. I'm fortunate enough now that I'm working again and have been for like almost 2 months, so it's not like I need this as a way of being able to support myself. Now it's something where it's like, no, I support myself doing this, and now I can do this as my fun off-time hobby. Really, at this rate, I'll be able to break even with my initial investment for streaming equipment. I made a number of years ago, which for me will be the kind of the true indicator of like, okay, I've done well enough and I've been successful enough streaming that if I can make back the money that I spent getting my Elgato and getting my initial mic and everything else, then it's like we're peachy. Everything after that is a bonus. Exactly. That's one thing. That's one thing I don't like about some of the streams I have watched, and I don't go in too much anymore. Is either even if they're not big time, if it feels like they're big enough to the point that their chat's extremely active and you can't interact with chat and you can't interact with the host, that's really tough, and I don't like that. I think that sucks. Because a big reason why I like doing this, and what really gets me, oh, I should just let things play. What really ends up keeping my interest is interacting with people. And if I can't interact with them, that'd be terrible. On top of, I don't really just only want to interact with the people that pay. I think that's wrong. You should be able to, everybody should be interacting with their entire chat if possible. As much as they can. You're not going to be able to catch every message. Not every message in a chat is going to be something you even necessarily need to worry about. It could just be people talking amongst themselves or dropping memes or stuff. Like BBH's channel. There's people just, you know, dropping shit in there. He'll acknowledge certain posts, but usually he'll acknowledge mostly just the questions that come through. Which makes sense. And even then, he's just kind of, he'll admit, I'm like, yeah, I'll miss it sometimes. I won't be able to see it because he'll be focusing on trying to do his run for that particular game. Yeah. Yeah, it's sometimes it's iffy. Sometimes I can be really interactive in a chat. Other times I will lurk the whole time. Especially if I don't know if I have any way of being able to like add something to it. Unless I know just posting random BS is okay. It's like, yeah, I'll drop an emote and then something related to the game. Paps dude confirmed for swatting. The brick isn't hurting anybody yet. Oof, I would never want to get swatted. Doesn't seem like anybody really talks about that much anymore. So maybe that kind of shit's calmed down, but at the same time, that was always like a really scary proposition. I wouldn't want that happening. Oh. I was hearing shit and I thought that was in my room. This is an old school bar if they got the Jiffy Pop. I feel like the police in the Netherlands would be mostly chill anyways. I had a friend in Tokyo that is from the Netherlands originally. Is this gonna be... Did this guy find work by starting shit? Oh, he is definitely packing heat. Oh, never mind. Not heat. He's about to play the game. What does it? Is it a chase sequence? Do we get to beat this guy up? I mean, they do come in with a lot of force, but if you just listen to them, they also calm down. And it's not like American cops. They'll shoot you. I wish I meant that as a joke, but the likelihood of them shooting you is pretty high.
声をかけられたんだ。
How did he drop? He didn't run out of there with that. Was he just brandishing? Is that an inflatable sledgehammer? He's easily wielding it, so I have a feeling that doesn't have. Now it's a completely different hammer. All right, let's punch this guy in the face really hard. Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. That was fast. Hey, skeleton key. That means we can go open up one of the silver safes. I didn't think that was going to take him out in one shot, but he was only level 8. Oh, definitely. I live in Nevada, and it's an open carry state, so you're going to just run into people that just have belt holsters with handguns. Why? Because they can. This episode of Hammerman took a turn. Oh man, I think that's the one Hammerman reference I'll hear all year. If they gave you 1,000,000 yen and you have it on you right now, we'll kill you for that 1,000,000 yen.
ちゃんと答えろ。やめろ。なんば。
聞きたきゃ、あのアマに聞け。
アマ？
Whoa! Jesus! What the fuck?
待て。おい一番。オーナー。やめとけ一番。あそこに入ったやつは生きて帰れねえんだぞ。
Yeah, but it's a dungeon. We have to do it. One punch.
あの野郎。コミジルに雇われたんじゃなくて、あいつがコミジルの。ああ、奴がコミジルのメンバーかも。
Probably.
なんだよ。どんどんやべえことになっちまってるじゃねえかよ。あいつアマって言ってたぞ。コミジルに女。
To find the bald guy emote.
そんなの知らねえ。
You could. I don't think you have any more emotes available to you for High Guy. But say you have bald guy emotes. He's the bald guy. Oh shit. What is this, Hokuto no Ken? Everybody in that series had a fucking crossbow. Bullshit. Let's see, one worse point over here in Holland. We have a counter-terrorist group that is not working for the police, but for the army, and they sneak up on you without any chance for you to get away. That sounds... I'm trying to remember, doesn't Germany have something similar to that? Was the SAS? Yeah, we don't have anything like... We have military groups, but as we found out this year, federal employees, or especially federal law enforcement going into states and attempting to do their own thing generally is not well looked upon by the states. I mean, they'll have pretty active major groups, but I mean, like police departments will have SWAT, they'll have stuff that's like, but it's more not higher jurisdiction, it's more these guys are developed and outfitted to be for a particular thing. Although most police departments in this country are probably too well equipped. Fortunately, Trump's knowledge of Holland doesn't go any further than legalized prostitution. He probably, I don't even expect he remembers that. He doesn't go to that. He doesn't go to anywhere in that part of Europe. He just goes past it. He goes to Russia, remember? In fact, hopefully he's never... never mind. He's probably soiled the soil of many places in the world, unfortunately. Oh shit. The balls on this man. Yeah, they're finally at least legalizing marijuana here in a lot of different states. They're not at a federal level. The states are still the one doing it, which means you can be in possession But it also makes it harder for a lot of those businesses to do stuff because it's still classified as a very dangerous drug as far as the federal government is concerned, where it's kind of like, not really. I don't smoke. I haven't done it in almost 2 years, and it wasn't much of my thing anyways. I experimented with it for a while for mental health purposes, and I realized it didn't do anything for me. It actually, I think, made me feel worse because it's like, hey, you know what you don't want when you're depressed? A downer. Whoa! That was a warning shot, for sure. Holy fuck! Well, that's frightening. Just a building full of sharpshooters. This fucking guy. Where does he get his optimism from? And is that... I know he's gonna lose it at some point and then get it back in like spades. Like, his life sucks. And he's still like, ah, fuck it. Look at that was a good face on him though. Yeah. Guess they didn't want to mess with our hired guns. You really saved me. I can't believe you already took care of it. Yeah. I mean, I guess it's taken care of? Hold on. Why do you two think it's all settled? We just got a phone call. Probably from that man who was just here. Huh? You mean Matsuo? He called? Yeah. He said, sorry about earlier. Just leave the cable how it is. Sounds settled to me. Seriously? Man, we did it, Ichiban. Yeah. Was Matsuo really part of the... See, I've been hearing them pronounce this, and I don't want to butcher it. Because the Japanese are going to have a pronunciation of that name. And then there's the Korean pronunciation, and I can't pronounce Korean to save my life. I mean, most people think weed can be deadly, but it actually never is. Only downside to weed is you can also go bad, which makes you feel sick, and also after a long time of usage, you can feel depressed. In my own experience, because even when I was buying it, I wasn't buying like the flower. I was buying prepackaged cartridges. They have battery in it and everything. They're like $35. You use it until you run out of the juice that's in it, and you're done. Because it's a slightly higher concentration, you don't have to do as much. 1 or 2 puffs, pardon me. 1 or 2 puffs and you're good. Because it was a decent high without being too crazy, because I've used other people's like vape pens before where it has like a super high concentration. The stuff I was getting was like 45% THC. I've seen like up to 85% THC. That stuff 100% makes me nauseous. Like, I'm ready to just vomit. It's really bad. I don't particularly like it. It's obviously, I view it as the same as alcohol. It's not something you want to do unless you're in a safe place and you're not going to be doing crazy shit. I say that knowing that I've had family members that would, smoke while they were driving and they were fine. But it's another thing where it's like, they'd been smoking for a long time, but that was still kind of dangerous. And yeah, it's a downer. It's not like when you take like speed or heroin where it's an upper, it's going to pick you up. And certainly speed was that way because my family's had a lot of experience being speed addicts, unfortunately. But yeah, weed will, if you're already down, weed won't help you. And I think the only thing I would want to do lately is like CBD products when I have pain, like joint pain or muscle pain. But so I need to do a little bit of research in on that because I don't have to worry about getting drug tested. Heroin's a downer? Oh yeah. Yeah, you're right. What am I talking about? Why else would you get the nods if you're on heroin? You conk out. Just ask Jason Mewes. He was doing that on the set, literally in shots for Dogma when he had his major heroin addiction problem, unfortunately. I don't know why they thought that picked you up. Clearly I don't know my drugs very well. Trying to think of what would I be thinking of that would be an upper that you, I don't know. I just love that over here in Holland, alcohol and weed and just normal smokes are considered soft drugs, and only with normal smokes you're allowed to drive. Otherwise, yeah, over here and here in Nevada, when they legalized it, it is specific places you can buy cannabis, and you can't do anything with it in the facilities or even near the facilities. The facilities themselves are in specific areas. They can't be too close to anything. And it's legal. I don't remember what the limitation is on what you have, but obviously they're not going to bust you unless you have like a shitload of it on you and you look like you're about to distribute. But you can't take it to the casinos or the hotels. You can't do it anywhere in there. People will, but otherwise it's not allowed to be used there. It's for private home use. So anything like that, if you're pulled over and you're clearly under the influence of it, just like if you were under the influence of alcohol, you'd be arrested for that. Yeah, cigarettes are the only thing where it's like, plus I'm like, anybody that I know that's smart, if they smoke, they don't smoke in their car. Because you wouldn't smoke in your car and you don't smoke in your house. It's just no reason to do that. That makes sense. Actually, I ran into that in Denver, Colorado, here in the States. Near the Denver Mint, which mints coins. And I don't believe they print money, but they mint coins for currency for us. And they had actually stopped a couple of guys near the Mint when I was walking past it one day, because I didn't realize the Denver Mint has their own police force, which makes sense. You got to protect that place. There was people that were near one of the dispensaries and they were smoking. They weren't supposed to. And none of the places here, if it's legalized, will allow you to do it on premises. Over there, it makes sense because if it's within the boundary of the law, why not? Do it, hang out long enough till it wears off, and then you go about your business. I like apple pie. No, it's 5,000 yen total. That's 25 bucks for each of you. Quit bitching.
Oh.
Wow. Yeah, besides Namba, you didn't really do anything. I was the one that almost got killed by crossbow sharpshooters. This should be around the time when I, or at least pretty close to when we actually get our apartment. That's where the demo for this picked up.
Nah.
Does she run Survive Bar? No. Okay. Simply ever go to Holland? Never, and I mean never ask someone about a coffee shop. Yeah, I've heard about that. It's like if you want coffee, go to a cafe. You go to a coffee shop, you're gonna get high. And my drug of choice is caffeine. I love me some coffee. That'd be a fun part about going through parts of Europe. Different coffees in different places. Oh, that was so cool about going through Japan.
Ooh.
Was the Japanese love coffee. And you can find lots of really cool places that will get particular beans, particular roasts. Ooh. My name's not fake. Oh, that contact high. That was my first experience when I got high. Because of it was probably because of my sister and her friends getting contact high, getting like boxed in somewhere. It's not terrible. It's probably the... Oh, okay. I was wondering if this... It said a silver safe skeleton key. I was either thinking It's either going to give me access to all the silver safes, or it's a key that's good for any silver safe, but only once. Some good jingles. Shop tips. Don't forget to eat. You can eat and drink at eating establishments. Indulging in this fashion will not only restore lost health, but also give you experience points. Certain combinations of items ordered will net you bonus experience points, so don't be afraid to mix and match. As the saying goes, a good conscience is a continual feast. Okay. We missed a couple of different tips, and obviously we keep getting fucking messages. Drink till you drop. In case you haven't noticed, consuming too much alcohol will get you drunk. The more booze you drink, the drunker you'll get. Sober up by drinking water or waiting for it to wear off. There are 3 levels of drunkenness, and at its highest, you may end up attacking your party members in battle. The attack power for certain skills may also go up when you're drunk. As the saying goes, a man's true character comes out when he's drunk. So drink a little bit, but don't overindulge. Just like real life. You know, a hot box. It's basically how coffee shops. Oh yeah, certainly if they don't let you smoke outside, if it's like inside or like a back porch or back, you know, kind of patio area, that would make sense. But being inside of it, oh yeah. I think I'd want to do that anyways. It's more fun to be at home if you're gonna decide to do that. Safer. Ooh, combo meal. Yeah, treasure hunt. Okay. Oh, so catching bugs is a thing. We picked up that cockroach. But it looks like you can sell them for money or use them as crafting materials. That's odd. Yeah, we already found a bunch of briefcases. We run into party chats. It makes sense to do that because it helps you grow with them. And we can only have up to 3 party members with us at a time. And one of them always has to be Ichi. Come back and check those later. Okay. Where did we first run into... I think the 2 safes we ran into were down this way. Saint, welcome in! How are you doing on this wonderful Sunday? I hope I can get rid of the headache with the smoothness. A little extra bass, unless I yell into the mic. Then the mic spikes, and it's no bueno. I don't like it. I just realized that that Nanba out-leveled me. Oh, good. He wasn't back up on his feet, so that did count as a damage boost. What'd you do for calling your friends? Oh, good. He's down for the count. And follow up. Bam. Alright, job rank up, so that means this... I don't think he needed a heal, but I'll take it. So we can't quite change jobs yet, but we're getting there. Yeah, this will be one of our base of operations later. I don't think we can go in here yet. But I know we'll be able to do something with it. Nope, we're just going to keep running into the door. Anything here? There's a guy. He looks depressed. This park used to have all sorts of playground equipment, but apparently it all got removed due to safety concerns. Now there's nothing left to take. I don't know why kids would be around Ijincho. This is like having parks in Kamurocho. It's like, why? Why would you have parks in a red light district? But reasons, I guess. This person, can we do business with him? Yeah. Wow, that's expensive. It says we can equip to him, but I guess we can't. Huh. Oh, you know what? It might be for a different job class. No. I wish I could check though, because it does show, it gives me an icon there, but I don't know for, it show, yeah, because we just have a fist icon for our particular equipped job. Like this is going to be for Adachi when we run into him again. This is for a character we haven't met yet. Ooh. Okay, that's a plus 12 bonus on attack. Ups magic and healing. I really don't want to spend that money on it, though. We're doing fine for right now, considering we're broke. Random oh man, I missed a kitty cat. We will run into cats, and once I find him, we'll have a summon involving a cat. There's a random person down here. I've been spending a lot of time on a different server. Ah, okay. Ah, another think and grow confident. Yeah, let me try using that. Yeah, I can't use it on him. Hey, a confidence boost for us. There we go. And we can unlock our first silver safe. Or talk to the honk honk girl, sure. Hello there, handsome. Ever felt the pleasure of a honk honk? They're soft, they're supple, and they're yours. For 10,000 yen. Nope. I don't know what you mean by that. But I don't have 10,000 yen. Worn out leather shoes. Oh, okay. So I was right. Actually, let's find one of those safes, because I feel like I was right with my intuition that the skeleton keys would open any safe, but it's only usable once. Which would make sense. If you found one key, that'd be really... It'd be kind of nice if it was like a skeleton key for that particular neighborhood. Okay, he ran into that guy. That's kind of cool that it did damage. No backup. See? What you get. Yacht. I think that man's dead. That man is. A steamed punk. Well, I'm from Utica, and I've never heard that. Oh, no, it's an Albany expression. I see. Anything in this car park? Always on the hunt for items. And hopefully more 500 yen coins. Need them ducats. Whee. You want to fight? Let's fight. Hungry, hungry, homeless. Boy, they came up with some banger puns for these guys. That man's dead. And yes, I do have to say, Saint also has a very pleasing to hear voice. It's quite nice. Oh, hey, she's got soup. You got soup? You're out here really late, lady. Here you go. A bowl of pork soup, piping hot. Ho ho. That was awfully nice of her. Oh, what kind of bug is on this tree? Is it another Gokiburi? Ah! Gokiburi tonight! We will not see it. No bueno. Oi, teme. Now we'll go back over to the safe that's up on the parking garage. Yat. Who's gonna help out somebody that's just randomly attacking homeless people? Get out of here. Oh, good. That downed him. I was wondering with some of the previous streams, because you can knock people down. I wasn't sure though if you could actually hit them hard enough to down them and it would skip their turn. Because with some of them you can't even down them. They'll roll out of it and you won't even be able to do a follow-up attack. If you let me into your party, I'll finagle your income taxes down to half. I don't want you finagling anything. Well, this guy's just... Damn it. Trying to talk to the guy just grounging for change. Why are these guys so far away? Battle Bum Shimura. That sounds like a manga. Yeah, see, he rolled through on that, and there was no skip. And that's a really slow attack to try to line up a perfect guard. Everybody seems to have onigiri on them, though. They clearly have some money. Finding good shit on the street is the key to survival. Whether it's in a dark alley or under a grime-encrusted, cobweb-infested vending machine, it always pays to look. I have a feeling there should be not that many cobwebs under a vending machine. Those things are cleaned and maintained very well. Let me tell you what. Hey, another 500 yen coin. I'll take it. Oh. It's more Japanese than beating somebody up with an umbrella. Returning the umbrella to the umbrella stand when you got it when you're done. It's the polite thing to do. Oh, hey, coin laundry. This small ass coin laundry. Alright, there was a safe up here. Pretty sure we can't open it, as we already suspected. Those skeleton keys get dropped, but they only will open up one safe before they're done. Oh! Alright, never mind. I'm wrong. Hey! Can I equip that bat? I don't think I got the right... Okay, no, we can't. That's going to be for a different job. Go. At least everybody's got some equipment on them. Cool. Where's that other one, then? Just down the street. And it looks like we can follow up. If we get this, we can follow up with that sub-story we started a little bit ago. Hey. Nope, face. There we go. Sooty work clothes. I don't know, is it like Persona? Can we take those to get them laundered? And all of a sudden they become better items? A top that feels like it's already been worn for decades. Probably has been. I want to know who's spending enough time to put that kind of stuff into a safe. Like I said before, this is my merchandise. None of it's trash. Hmm? But it's spilling out from your property. Surely you can't mean... I take it you've never heard of a little thing called roadside business? What is up with that hat? Lots of places have flags and signs outside. You got a problem with those? Hmm? Just wish the people from the welfare office would treat me like they do everyone else. Is this shop like called Tin Pan Alley? Hey, wait! We're still not done talking. That's the owner of that pawn shop. Not too big on picking up, is he? What am I gonna do?
Oh.
So he owns that dump, huh? Huh? Oh, yes. Excuse me, but who are you? I'm Kasuga. And I'm kind of new in town. Sounds like the neighbors are pretty up in arms about this place. Kasuga. You're Kasuga-san. You've heard of me?
え
You heard of me? I'll say that they're showing homelessness in Japan, and I can appreciate that. Yeah, this covers quite a few things. That, and it's going to be covering nationalism later on, too. Talk about a huge guy with the name Kasuga with even bigger hair. He's going to be known for that hair forever. And it was by accident. I'm actually with welfare services, so I have a lot of connections with the homeless. But, wow, I never thought I'd get to meet you. Guess I'm making making a name for myself here. Too bad it's for all the wrong reasons. I'm Kondo. I work for the Public Division of Welfare. Division of Welfare, huh? Sounds like you have a lot on your hands. Well, that's the nature of a job. Still, this place has been a real thorn in my side. He's saying it's a pawn shop, right? Correct. The owner, Gomi-san, keeps saying the trash is all his merchandise, which of course prevents us from removing it. That said, it was indeed a pawn shop at one point. But after his wife passed away, he became somewhat of a recluse, and the shop turned into the trash heap you see today.
え
Uh-huh. Hey, Gomi-san, yeah. When you point, I'm like, oh, that's good. All right, got it. For those that are that don't know, Gomi is the term for trash in Japanese. So his name is literally a play on words. You know, I can accidentally light all this shit on fire, although I think that'd be really mean. Even I'm starting to feel bad.
あの
Say, maybe you could try reaching out to him, Kasuga-san.
Huh?
Me? Yes. I'm sure by now Gomi-san's had enough of me or the neighborhood folks pestering him. I'm thinking maybe if a new, more intimidating face gives it to him straight, he might finally get the picture. You sure about that? At this point, I think throwing him a curveball is my best bet. I'll even reward you for it, so could you please help? For the sake of the city? Sure. I mean, I gotta do it. It's the law. The law of sub-stories. Okay, I'll help. Seeing as you've got your hands full.
ありがとうございます
Ah, thank you. I'll get Gomi-san right away. Somehow. I don't even know how he got out to talk to him. Okay. Never would have guessed a doorbell would be there. What is it now? Huh? Who are you? You look like a Yakuza. Well, he was. Oh, I see. Leaving the welfare office is in their pocket, is that it? I'm not sure what you're getting at. This is Kasuga-san. He just recently moved in. He wanted to express his feelings about the state of your shop. I'll bet. Come on, that guy's a Yakuza through and through. I'm no Yakuza. I'm just another citizen like you.
なあ
So, tell me. You ever think about cleaning all this crap up? It's not crap. This is a pawn shop, and this is all respectable merchandise. I'm not getting rid of it. Yo, doesn't look like he's too big on changing his tune. Sure is stubborn. There's gotta be something that'll win this guy over. Your wife's probably turning in her grave. That would not be the right answer. How much you want for all of it? Well, if he's going to go with the merchandise angle, then maybe?
なあ
Hey, everything here's for sale, right? That's right. Quality merchandise. It's not trash and there's no need to throw it away. Then, how much you want for it? Huh? What? If I buy it, it's all mine. I can do whatever I want with it. So, how much you want? 10 million. And not a yen less. 10 million? How do you figure all this trash is worth 10 mil? What are you gonna do? You really gonna buy it, Kasuga-san?
わかった
Deal. Oh, yeah, right. Like you've got that kind of money. You can't fool me. Oh, I see. Gotta say, you really had me going there for a second. I'm afraid we're done talking here. I can't say I didn't see this coming. This is usually the part where I get chased off.
いや
Nah, I don't think he's gonna chase us. This guy looks like a sad... He does! He's like, all you need... Oh, he's gonna fight us. You couldn't just leave me alone no matter how much I asked. You pushed me to the edge. Pushed me to the edge? Yes. He now plays in U2. Damn, yeah, I was about to say, I wasn't expecting to have to beat an old man up, but... Menacing man, menacing half clown. He's gonna make us pick a card. Headbutt Barrage is new. Sorry, old man. Oh, you can sure take a hit. Where did Nanba come from? That was fast. What do you do in this game? Beat up old people? What the fuck? Now we are gonna burn your shit down. We weren't trying to beat you up. Now we get voiceover. I'm pretty sure memory. Ah, you know what? I can't. You can have memories in the damnedest stuff. Oh man, the good music. No, this guy at least lives in his shop. He's not quite homeless.
That's good!
Oh! Saying thank you very much for the sub. Much hype. Thank you, thank you. Today has been a very good day. Or you get a different can of coffee since you've been subbed for more than a month. Yeah, this music was used in Yakuza 0 during sub stories. It's very, very old school, but I love it. Yeah, I know that feeling. The memories and feelings you can assign to even inanimate objects. It's like why I keep a lot of greeting cards I have from past years. Especially for people that are no longer here. It's tough to get rid of that. Even though it doesn't really... The memories are more important, it's the feelings that are assigned to those things. Wow, this is getting surprisingly emotional. Like, I'm honestly on the verge of tears now. I'm going to cry in this game, by the way. 100%. I'm probably going to bawl at some point. That's just how this series works.
れからあんたはどうするんだ？
この店をきれいにしてまた質屋をちゃんと営んで
Okay, so this is going to open up the shop around here. We'll be able to get some cheaper shit. For our inventory, hopefully some weapons and equipable items.
どこかで見ていてくれるなら胸を張って見せられるように営業していかないと。
そうか。
Poor unfortunate bastards told named Gomi-san, though.
春日さん、本当にありがとうござい
Unless
ます。
his name changes.
うちの課長に堂々と報告ができそうです。これはお礼の気持ちです。
Flame amulet.
福祉課だったか？あんたも頑張れよ。
Keep being a cool guy, Kondo-san.
炊き出しの豚汁の肉をもっと増やしてくれや。そうですね。頑張って掛け合ってみます。じゃあ俺は
See, if I hadn't run into the soup kitchen lady back over there, I wouldn't know what the hell he was talking about. Can I get my suit laundered, though? For fuck's sakes, that thing... How'd that get so bad? Gross.
俺もたまには片付けしねえとな。
Yeah, you should. There's a coin laundry back over that way. We could totally wash our suit. Hell, I cried when Miles got his classic suit yesterday. Probably smells like a foot. What a wonderful smell that is. Ugh! Don't forget the pawn shop. You can sell everything except valuables at pawn shops. If you need immediate funds, selling off items you don't need there would be the quickest way. As the saying goes, when somebody says it's not about the money, it's about the money. Is this all gonna have, like, sayings? Wow, they cleaned that up really fast. What the fuck? Boy, welfare services in Japan works out pretty well. Benten Pawn. Ah, Benten. We don't have Ebisu around here. We have Benten. But it doesn't have Benten on the sign from, Benten from Cyber City Oedo. Yeah, what do you got? Oh, expensive stuff. Wow, it's not even cheaper than the other place that was near the bars. He just sells different stuff. A CD single Friday night. Oh, man. Can we disco dance to it? Do we have anything we can actually sell? Alright, that's something we'll keep. Oh. I wish it wouldn't show stuff that is equipped to us. It would be kind of nice if things that were equipped just don't show up as sellable items. Yeah, I love that. Love that it's blurred out. You can't see the cockroach. We can get rid of that, and we get rid of the paper plate for all. Wow, you can sell that for 15,000. Yeah, we're keeping that till late game. We'll need that. Okay, I don't think those... You can sell those, but I don't think those are ingredients for other stuff, unlike the mushrooms. So, sell the half-eaten bento for a whopping 1 yen. Yeah, I think I did that for like one stream where I played Friday Night as the pre-stream song, but then again, you never know what kind of nonsense will happen these days with DMCA takedowns. I mean, I still played music even at the top of this stream, but I'm wondering how much longer I'll be able to do that before they decide to be jerkos and come after me. I don't think I've been hit with like a mute though on any clips or VODs really since I stopped playing City Pop. A lot of that stuff probably wasn't getting any attention, and then everybody figured out they loved it, and any of the rights holders in Japan all of a sudden were like, yeah, we're gonna start monetizing that shit ourselves on YouTube. So any of those compilations they're usually going to be filled with ads if you don't block them, and there'll be a bunch of stuff in the description. Can we go inside the game center? Oh, actually, you probably sell some of this stuff, but using the UFO catchers usually is like 300 to 500 yen a piece anyways. What do they got? VF2, some Fantasy Zone. So VF2, Fantasy Zone, and Outrun. We're going to play some Outrun. Why? Because this is a very, very, very good game. This loads a lot faster compared to some of the other games that have had Outrun in it. That's surprising. The mandatory game within a game. Hell yeah, certainly in this series. Okay, add credit with triangle. I usually use the triggers for that stuff. Oh, actually, screen options, because you obviously have a few of those. True widescreen, which nobody wants. You get scanline filter as well. But that kind of looks funky when you stream it, so I just usually don't do that.
Get ready?
Get ready. Sadly, the music's kind of low. It is kind of fun to be running like an emulation of a decades-old game within another game. Though I'd love for them to put in the updated version of Outrun, since M2 handled all the emulation for these. The standalone release, what they did for 3DS, and then I think later was the basis for the port. I'm gonna crash. Was the basis of the Sega Ages port for Switch. That actually runs at 60 FPS, which is crazy because the original game doesn't run at 60 FPS. Take the left lane. Thank you, Shenmue. Yeah, and even those, at the time, those were not probably the greatest emulations, but that they were even there at all was kind of neat. It's one nice thing about Shenmue, even if those games have not fucking aged very well, is the amount of stuff it did that Sega would do later on with this series. Yeah, we're not going to be able to make it to the end on this. Especially if it's got like default setting for the timer. That timer can be really fucking strict, and if you crash, especially crashing twice like I have, you will not finish your run. I love this game, but fuck it, it's hard. There's a lot of cars on the road, too. And again, this game's really more about the hot jams. Yeah, we're done. World Champion M2. Yeah, they have to replace all those. That's why it's crazy to have any emulations of this, because a lot of ads would have had to have been changed. The basic design of this car has been changed from the original arcade release, because it looked exactly like a period accurate Ferrari. Although they did not have the rights to be able to... more hot jams. They clearly did not have the rights to that, ever. Which means any releases have had to change the design. Same thing with... I don't know what they might have had to have changed for something like Afterburner 2, because that's had releases. Because those... The plane's clearly an F-14 Tomcat, and that is a copywritten design. I think the Lockheed Martin, I think they have the design on that. The same reason why you can't find Outrun 2 or Afterburner Climax on any store anymore. It was released, I know PS3 and 360, I believe both got them, and they're no longer available. They've been delisted because they actually got the real world licenses for a lot of these cars. There's lots of different Ferrari varieties and a couple of different home releases for Outrun that was based on Outrun 2. And when Afterburner Climax came out, they had a lot of the accurate designs for different fighter jets. But once the licensing runs out, can't sell the game anymore. I mean, at least I can still, if I busted out my PS3, I can still download Afterburner Climax. Same thing with The Simpsons and X-Men, since those were re-released by Konami, but I think within like a year and a half, they delisted them because they no longer had the rights. Let's try to catch a doggy. Rimini, 500 yen. No. These are things I would normally not even remotely think about in other Yakuza games, but since we're fucking just absolutely broke right now, we have like 8,200 yen to our name, which is nothing. Doing stuff in this game all of a sudden becomes very, very hard when you don't have any cash. Hard. Ooh, oh, there's some change over here. Oh, nothing. How lame. That's 100 yen. Cool. Made back my what I spent on Outrun. What can we get? Forget what was at these machines. Boss Rainbow Mountain Blend, Ie Montokcha Green Tea, CC Lemon, Suntory Tendensui Mineral Water, Suntory Black Oolong Tea Kuro, and Green Dakara. All these refill MP. But Rainbow Mountain Blend doesn't give you as much. You actually get more out of the tea. Or the CC Lemon. What's the cheapest thing? Water and the boss. Okay, so it's kind of weird because it's a big pricing difference. Why would you buy the green tea at 190 yen a bottle to recover 15 MP when you could get CC Lemon or the green Dakara for 160 and refill the same amount? Because it doesn't do anything else. Unless there's like something you have to do over the course of the game, like eat and drink all items, which may end up happening. Seen that in previous games. Ooh, what's in here? Oh, never mind. It's a parking lot and we can't go in there. Picking up change on the ground. Ooh, bronze plate. Nice. I'll sell, I think, for 1,000. Nothing here. Nothing here. Alright. We might as well head back to the encampment and move things forward and see where that takes us. I thought there was a vending machine there. Don't need to take a taxi cab, but actually I'm wondering, it feels like with some of these they're already marked on the map, so I might not have to actually check those. Oh yeah, can we go to the Popo yet? Because it mentioned earlier about our money, that our money was in the ATM and we could check the ATMs at a Popo, but the last time we tried to go there it forced us backwards towards back towards Hello Work in order to move the story forward, so we can actually go into Popo now. Oh, nothing loaded in here. When we went to the one that was in Kamurocho, it fucking loaded everything in. Like the level of detail was like really, really short. The distance on it. Nice. We do have a lot of money. Although, let's keep that there. Be wise and save. You will be able to deposit your money via an ATM at convenience stores. Anything stored away will be safe and sound even upon being eliminated in battle. As the saying goes, he who will not economize will have to agonize. Yeah, when you die in this, I think you lose 50% of your money. So it's wise to save and hopefully not die. But I guess it would be even better to just find a spot, deposit all your money before you go into a dungeon. Or save, then deposit your money, and then go into the dungeon. So that way if things go sideways, you don't lose a bunch of cash. Alright. Well, we've got a job to do tomorrow. Better make sure we don't oversleep.
Ooh.
Yeah. Good night. I'm gonna sleep in a box? I think I am. I know there's a way of being able to turn off the, I think the square and triangle inputs. I don't know if it powers down the moves, though. So it's kind of that way in Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise, where you could turn those things off, but I think it kind of makes the moves not quite as useful. Alright, over to Hamako-san's restaurant. Wherever that was. Across the river. She said it was just down the river, as I recall. Yeah, back over this way. There she is. Just chilling out front, looking cool. As cool as you can look in leopard print pants, but I mean, I'm not going to argue with her. What? Huh? Oh. I'm sleepy though. Is she running a brothel? Oh, when it's you talking about the loading animation? They cater to the thirsty, indeed. I don't think that's legal. God, how many times can you jizz into one mattress? Ew, it is damp. No. Just scoop them in with your boot or something. I don't know. Oh, we didn't even give gloves for this? Ugh. Even though homeless have standards. Well, Ichi doesn't. He's not afraid to pick up jizz rags. Ah, now we're running into the nationalism stuff. I wasn't paying attention. All I heard was jizz rags. Yep. Well, we got called over to clean a restaurant, but that restaurant turns out to be a place where a different type of groceries gets eaten. Yeah, I still need to watch The Wire. I've had multiple people tell me, it's like, you should watch The Wire. I'm like, I'll get around to it, and here we are like a decade later. Even the name Bleach Japan sounds fucking just Nazi-level bullshit. 14 or 15, no, let's say 14 or 15 years, we've never heard of this before, but welcome to the Yakuza series, where things can be around for a long time, and they've never mentioned it, you just have to kind of accept it. Oh, so it's a bunch of assholes that need to mind their own fucking business. Got it.
グレーゾーンを漂白か。
うん。横浜だけじゃなく全国に支部がある。で、そのブリーチジャパンの設立者が青木亮だ。
青木亮。
今の東京都知事だよ。
それって町の浄化作戦をやったっていう。確か
Knowing your taste, you would definitely dig it, and I'd love to hear you talk about 3 specific characters on that show. How many seasons was it? I know it ran for a while. I haven't watched any kind of like gritty, hard-hitting crime drama shows since Sons of Anarchy ended. I mean, that was like 6 years ago. I'm 100% cool with beating up people that try to gentrify areas. No, you just take the logo and you change it to say Big Japan, so it's for the wrestling organization. Then you're good. Maybe, unless people realize what the hell it's for originally. Is this guy mad that he just can't get laid? Don't shame sex workers. They have to make money too and eat. I thought that ran for more than 5 seasons. Wow. I think it's kind of like Oz. I think Oz only ran for like 5 seasons. No, they know what they're doing there, buddy. Can we kick these guys' asses already? I already hate this dude. Demand all you want. Get the fuck out of here. Nobody likes gentrification. Oh, she's about ready to kick some ass. I don't register my foot up your ass. You don't got an answer for that, do you? Oh, fuck me. I am ready to... I'm ready to feed this guy his own shoes. They were always on the cancellation bubble, so seasons 1, 2, and 3 end with them assuming there wouldn't be a next season. That'll be interesting. Oh, just kick this guy's ass already. Please. Oh, good. He is going to use those. Oh, that's exactly what it is, buddy. Well, they scattered fast. Speaking of Gokiburi. That's our Ichi. That's how you win brownie points. You help people out. What a cool guy. He is winning me over a lot. Like what a fucking stand-up individual. He is very different from Kiryu. But both are clearly just righteous men. I just hope he washed his hands out after that. At least it's only every week and not every day. Oh, fun.
Na.
You say that'd be kind of weird. I own the building, but I don't own the land, so it's like, well, fuck, you're just jacked. Oh, good, cool. I'm ready to fucking. You ready back? Come back for more trash, fellas? You really did a number on us this afternoon. You're still out protesting at this hour? Do you even have a permit? No, this isn't a protest. Bleach Japan helps the downtrodden and the weak, too. Sometimes that means giving people like these guys our support. They were just hanging around a hamburger joint in front of the station. They've lived on cheap processed food their whole lives. They don't even know what a good meal tastes like, and that can stunt your growth. So we're trying to give them an opportunity here. Tonight, Bleach Japan will cover the bill. So now he's looking down on fast food. I really hate this guy.
Oh.
Ugh.
Oh.
10,000 yen each. Oh, not a fan of crackers? I got some cookies, I think. They're a little moldy, though.
Oi.
No, you guys look like fools, so yeah.
Matta.
I'm the fucking bouncer here. You're not even customers yet. You haven't even entered the building. There hasn't been no transaction.
Oi. So ka.
No, she just said there's something to eat. It's just really expensive for you. Oh, he's just gonna sell that like a gunshot wound. Someone had to do the mocap for that, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah, you try that. I love how they're all timed up there too. Oh, Pyro Belch. Unleash a condensed stream of superheated stank that deals fire damage to one enemy and those around him. May leave the enemy burned. Yeah, since they're about to group up again. Holy shit! That worked out really well. Thanks for grouping up, buddies. I don't have anything that actually... Yeah, I don't have anything that'll damage multiple people. Yeah, those don't ever seem to work. I always get that second hit, but man, I can never block that first hit. It's done. There's that one. Oof. Surprised he didn't hit the other hooligan and deal a little bit of damage. There we go. Oh, I thought that said rough ride. Rough hide. Huh. Rough ride's inside the building. Start some shit, get hit. What you want now? Whatever. I'm afraid of some MPO.
その元気がありゃちった親孝行に向けるこったね。
しかしブリーチジャパンがここまでする連中だったとはな。
ひでえな。奴らの目的ってのは本当にグレーな部分をなくすことなのか。
あの連中の大義名分は立派でも本音は支援金もらうのが目的なんだろうね。大義名分があるとはいえやってることは結局いじめさ。嫌な時代だね。
Can we have a place to sleep?
さてとすっかり遅くなったし帰るか。
なあ。
悪いね。二度も助けられちまって。
どういたしまして。また掃除が必要な時は呼んでよ。
ちょっと待ちね。
ん？
あんたたちホームレスなんだ。
Very homeless.
ここに住まないかい？ 2階の一部屋を貸してやるよ。
え？本当にいいのか？それは助かるぜ。
As long as I don't have to pay rent.
でも一部屋潰す余裕なんてあんのか？女の子の仕事が減って金に困るんじゃ。
別に私は
Is she gonna try to stud us out?
じゃないんだよ。
Have get that kind of minigame in the Yakuza series. What's this minigame called? Dueling bed springs.
あんたたちに部屋を貸すと居住権ってもんが発生する。それが私の狙いってことよ。
Oh, okay.
偉いって居住権ってのが俺らにあるとどうなるんだ。
頭悪いね。あんたらはここに住む権利があるって。
Which means they can't start no shit around there because we're tenants.
わからねえな。わざわざそんなことしなくてもここはあんたの店だろ。
そうだよ。でも住んでるところはまた別さ。ここは単なる店舗だからね。ここには私の居住権はないの。
This is season 6 of The Wire.
なるほど。
I wonder if anybody on the writing team for this game watched that series.
ブリッジジャパンの連中がここの所有者をけしかけて、私らを立ち退かせようとするかもしれないからね。
確かにやりかねねえな。
でも居住権ってのはこれがなかなか手強い権利でね。それさえありゃ土地と建物を所有してたって住んでる人間を簡単に追い出すことはできなくなるのさ。
なるほどね。俺たちが住むことで店を守る最後の防波堤に。
That guy's hair is amazing.
やっと分かったようだね。
本当に。
That old bum just has like the craziest hair.
本当に俺らでいいのか？
ま、店の子たちだと国籍がないから賃貸契約が結べない。
Don't worry, it'll just be across the street. We're not going that far. We just have a roof over our heads. Bye.
スナックの意見を見込んでこっちからの頼みさ。
わかった。住み込みのガードマンやらせてもらうぜ。
その代わり途中で出ていくなんて許さないよ。ブリーチジャパンが偉人町から去るまではきっちり面倒見てもらう。
Sounds good to me.
わかってるよ。恩に着るぜ。
Yeah, it feels like we're at least reaching the end of chapter 3. Carolina Reaper cheese sticks? Those sound like they'd hurt me, but be so delicious. Oh, hey, his suit got cleaned. Then why is Nanba still dressed like a bum? Are they high AF? Not quite yet, but I did see some one cup sake.
その布団の匂いにはこの店の歴史と年季が詰まってんだよ。
One cup sake might make you trip balls. I'm pretty sure they make that pretty terribly. That's all right. Basically what I do. I have a hard time keeping up with stuff. I'm usually doing like 4 things at once when I'm watching streams. Yep. Definitely one cup sake. Oh, I thought maybe he was still wearing boots. No, Namba's socks are just really crusty. You know, that's no bueno.
結構いい金になってよ。そのうち海外の医薬品まで仕入れるようになってな。手を広げすぎたらあっという間にバレちまった。まあ、おかげで看護師免許は剥奪されちまった。
だよそれ。またバカなことやっちまったな。
後悔してるよ。
でもここからやり直しはいいじゃねえか。看護師は無理でも。
Let's see. Michael K. Williams mentioned apparently it was big in South Korea, as he mentions that tourist groups have recognized him and yelled Omar and imitate that character's infamous whistle. I'm trying to remember now, because you can find a fair amount of Western television shows on DVD, certainly at like a place like Book Off in Japan. I want to say I've seen seasons of that over there. 24 for sure. I found lots of used DVD seasons of 24. Plus, I think they did a recent Japanese version of 24 as well. Ichi sounds like me. I can give people good advice. Will I follow that good advice? No, because it makes me sound like I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I can give people good advice, but I don't believe my own advice. No, it's not wrong, but it's still funny to him. Oh. It's not like you have anything else. It's like you might as well just... Being a hero doesn't pay the bills. I don't know, if you're a local hero, it might. You'd be working for like the local municipal building or something like that. I don't even know if that picked up. I just had to pop my right wrist. That was fun. I don't know if my 30s have taught me anything. It's you do a lot of stuff in there, and once you get to your 40s, you can still get a lot of shit done.
未来の勇者にな。乾杯。
That is definitely the end of this chapter. Also, why did we not buy any food? We just bought 1 cup sake, but not like some, like, you know, karaage or something. Oh. Oh, what's up, Adachi? Wait, no, that's not Adachi. Who is that? Oh, shit.
勘弁してくれ。今度はあの店必ずぶっ潰すから。失敗して悪かった。彼だってもういらねえから。もう一回チャンスを。
No. They're probably gonna kill you.
あの邪魔した二人は俺が必ず始末する。あのままじゃあんたらも困るだろう。
네가 걱정할 필요는 없어. 가게에는 전화해두었다. 나머지는 우리가 알아서 처리하지.
何？なんて言ったんだ？
お前のようなクズを雇ったのが間違いだった。
죽어라.
Oh, wow. Oh, he's dead. Means fucking with the Korean mafia is gonna cause some troubles. Well, alright. Let's save and press on for a little bit. Whoa, that was really bright. Shit. I don't have my lights on, so it's the Dragon of Yokohama. That white screen showing up, I'm like, whoa, that's really fucking bright. There's Adachi. Yeah, this is actually where the, apparently everybody can only afford the 1 cup sake, which is really cheap. It's also crappy. Yeah, this is where the demo picked up at.
みんなお疲れさん。また今夜な。遊び歩いて無駄遣いするんじゃないよ。はーい。また今夜や。
誰だてめえ。
It's not that dark in there.
泥棒か。俺だよ、俺。だちさあ。
Did he have to try to do that? Oh, he didn't even have to fucking sneak in, but maybe that's just his style. Well, it is Solid Snake, so. The answer always yes. Did that have to? Yes. There's our karaage.
知り合いか。
What a balanced breakfast.
刑事。
元刑事。直近じゃ免許センターの。
And after that stunt in Kamurocho, you're probably out of a job, period.
ここが分かったな、足立さん。あんたの方はあの後大丈夫だったんすか？
大丈夫。いや、そうでもねえな。首にな
That is still a good jacket.
あとちょっとで夢の満額退職金だったのにな。あっさり懲戒免職だ。
No pension for you then?
じゃああんたたった一人でこの場所見つけ出したのか。
春日には俺からスマ
Oh
ホ。
man, he's been tracing you the whole time.
そうだよ。だったら来る前に連絡くれりゃよかったのに。
連絡つかなかったのはそっちだろう。
I didn't get any phone calls.
まあ、撃たれた挙句ホームレスやってたんじゃ、スマホの充電もできなかったわけだ。
俺の体より携帯の心配？
スマホが切れてたから、お前の居所が分かんなかったんだ。
は？
GPS だ。
The big wave of the future. Yokohama MM Army.
お前には分かんねえか。
Yeah, I want those badges.
スマホは
Sell those.
人工衛星使ってその位置を特定できるんだ。そのシステムが GPS。そいつでこの人はお前の居場所を突き止めたってことよ。 今ので分かったか？
いや、
Ichi, GPS was completely in existence and being used fairly widely before you went into prison, so
警察
what the fuck?
だってのは
カムロ町での建造物侵入、傷害、公務執行妨害。役満で懲戒免職だ。起訴されねえだけありがたく思えとさ。
それやっぱ俺のせい？
当たり前じゃねえか。
なんでまたそんなことに？
あんた、春日がカムロ町で撃たれたって話は？
うん。聞いてるよ。
撃たれた場所は警視庁と年頃にしてる近江連合幹部会の場だ。俺は春日がそこへ忍び込んでいくのを手助けした。それを誠にけしからんとご立腹なのが警視庁。んで、我が神奈川県警は、そのお怒りごもっともで、と俺を首にして一件落着とした。
You know, I love how nothing was learned after Yakuza 4, and then even at really high levels of the police department in Tokyo being in cahoots with the criminal underground, and it's like, well, what's this game dealing with? Oh yeah, that shit just happened anyways.
警視総監がなんだよ。
あいつは近江連合と癒着してるはずなんだ。連中のカムロ町進出をおめこぼしする。
Yeah, this is up to the commissioner, and I want to say in 4 it was the person that was just under the commissioner level.
一番に何をできるってんだよ。
警視総監とつながってんのは近江連合若頭代行の荒川真澄。春日は昔その子分だった。こないだ胸を打たれるまではな。だろ？
今でも俺はおやっさんの子分だ。
おめでたいね。
つってもクビになったおまわりが警視総監相手にどうする気よ。
まあ平たく言や復讐だ。
復讐？
話は20年前に遡る。資産家の老夫婦が強盗に殺されたって山があってな。星は近所で失業中の前科者で、俺がこの手でワッパーかけた。くすみという男だった。だが裁判の直前になって、そいつは犯行時刻に別の場所で目撃されていたと分かった。つまりアリバイがあったんだ。皮肉なことに、その証言も俺が聞き込んできたもんだった。
それで
俺はすぐ捜査本部に報告した。その時県警はすぐにくすみを釈放するべきだった。
でもそうはならない。
Of course not, they needed that conviction. Well, his forearms are
ア
huge.
リバイの証言は固いと少なくとも現場はそう感じていた。だが上は目撃した証人に何度も本当かと問い続けた。そこまで言われると自信がないと言わせるまで徹底的に。
Oh, standard police questioning procedure there.
神奈川県警本部長様の指示でだ。そいつが今の警視総監堀之内十郎よ。
その指示の理由は？
当時奴には神奈川県警から警視庁へ転任するって内定が出ていた。ところが起訴した容疑者が白だったとなれば大事だ。本部長の堀之内は尻拭きに追われて転任どころじゃない。だから目撃証言を取り下げさせた。
Fun.
なんだよそれ。
本当に白なら他にも無実の証拠が出てたはずだと奴はそう言い放った。で結局逮捕した党の刑事たちさえ白と見てた被告人に実刑が17年。くすみはかみさんや子供を残したままだよ。獄中でな。
そん時堀之内は
新天地の警視庁で知らん顔さ。
What a shithead.
胸くそ悪い。
神奈川県警には偉人さんと癒着する警官が多いんでな。いつ身内が不祥事を起こしてもおかしくねえ。だからお偉いさんは早いとこ神奈川を離れたがるんだ。てめえの任期中に問題が起きねえうちにな。
だからってそれで無実の人間を？ふざけすぎだろ。
当時まだ青かった俺もそう思った。だから 幻のアリバイ証言をマスコミにリークしてやった。だが堀之内はボンクラのエリートじゃなかった。元公安の実力者よ。人脈も半端じゃなかった。俺が情報を流したマスコミ各社はすぐ堀之内へのご中心に回った。リークした情報は一切世に出ず、俺には免許センター行きの事例が来た。クビにされなかったのは堀之内の余裕ってとこか。
そいつが今や警視総監殿ってわけか。
俺も全部忘れちまえば済むんだろうがな。そうなると首つったくすみにあの世で合わせる顔がねえ。
You can tell if they stuffed those skewers of food inside of potato chip bags. I think they did.
浜子さん、おはよう。この人は元神奈川県警の。
Ichi, shut up.
何がおはようだ。もう10時だよ。あんたたち、今日はハローワークに行って仕事。
Yeah, because we actually have to go down there and start doing job changes. You gotta learn that.
そうだった。
早く行かねえといい求人が取られちまう。悪いな、アダさん。俺ら仕事。
You haven't figured out how to change costumes
だっ
yet.
たら俺も一緒に行くぜ。
I know I have costumes.
なんで？
俺だって今無職の無一文よ。
無一文？少しくらいはあんだろう。
Who keeps money in the bank?
ねえ
oh.
ってそんなもん。退職金が頼みの綱だったんだからよ。貯金なんて小学生の。
Yep, we have our third party member now. And this is where things are going to start getting weird because we're going to find a weapon. And I think our first job change that way.
うるせえ。俺は酒と女に金使うのが唯一
You'll
の
see.
趣味だったんだよ。ほら、さっさとハロワ行くぞ。
Old dudes, the game. Hold on, I want to save that just because I want that sound. Kasuga's job changed from deadbeat to freelancer. Let's see, Adachi's experience. Adachi's many years as a detective have given him a professional grade defense against rage, fear, and sleep. That's cool. So he's pretty well immune to that stuff. Oh, can't walk up that way. Which means it's forcing us over here, which makes sense because it's going to initiate a story sequence. At least based on what I remember from the demo. Hey, what's that thing? It's a baseball bat. In the ground. It's normal. Something sticking out of the ground. I think it's a bat? Why the hell would there be a bat stuck in the ground? Who knows? Probably some kind of lame prank. I'll just... Hey, what are you doing? Isn't it obvious? I'm trying to pull his damn bat out. I bet if we pawned it, we could get a few hundred yen. No dice? Yeah, it's really stuck in there. Come on, Adachi, you got big forearms. Adachi-san, you're strong. You give it a shot.
No.
Sure, let me at it. I don't know how many more times I can do that. Good lord. Damn, it won't budge. Must be pretty wedged in there if my guns can't do it. You two are pathetic. I'll show you how it's done. Oh, man. Hell yeah. He was the chosen one. Damn. Credit where it's due, I guess. But what'd you do differently than I did? I bet only the chosen hero can pull it out. You gain the power of Negan. Oh man, I'm gonna have to kill characters off. Well, Oh, of course. I forgot we do have a hero in our midst. A hero? Him? You know how in RPGs there's always some holy sword only the hero can pick up? Kasuga here has been on a quest to become a hero since he was a kid. I mean, kind of. Oh. Well, that dirty old bat ain't exactly a holy sword. Well, leave it to reality to crush the fantasy. The holy sword of the hero. Ha! I'll be the savior of this world. With a fever pose. Fever! At least his suit's clean. Your knuckleheads are done role-playing. Shall we go get some damn jobs? Yeah, right when we get accosted by some assholes. They have clearly nothing better to do with their time or lives. Dad Hunter. Yeah, they have nothing better to do. Dad Hunter sounds like a porno name, really. Well, sorry, we're Dad Hunters, so we'll make this simple. So make this simple and fork over all your cash. Yeah, we're broke, so fuck off. Speaking of people that need to go to Hello Work and get jobs.
Oh,
Hey, Mr. Hero, I feel like using that holy sword to smite some monsters. I think it's grievous bodily harm, but I think that goes over just fine here in this town. Alright. Yeah, now they're going to start turning into shit. And we're going to transform as well to look closer to our jobs.
なんだこいつら変身しなかったか
Now I have an ascot.
何言ってんだお前。勇者がどうとか妄想が過ぎるんじゃねえか。
Yes, it is.
現実見ろよ無職さん。
俺だけまあいいやへへへこっちの方が面白いや
Alright. Who is... Let's get rid of Big Man first. Oh, I attacked him with the wrong dude. A Bat Buster. Damage an enemy with a powerful swing of your bat. Mega Swing. Damage an enemy as well as those in the surrounding vicinity with a large bat swing. The lower Kasuga's remaining HP is, the greater the damage becomes. We can't go over to the big guy. And I don't think we can run to that dude without getting... Oh yeah, now we can. Go after him. Yeah! Ow. A healing powder. Oh, okay, cool. So now we got a self-heal as well as a regular heal. We light him on fire? No. Got. Ooh, damn. Mega swing. For that extra damage. Go. Big man's down. We gotta equip him with the other bat that we have. I think that'll hopefully do a little bit more damage. Oh hey, we hit level 10 and that gave us a trophy. I think there's a trophies up to like level 70. Do you guys really not see them transform?
本当にこいつら変身して見えなかったかあいや本当に変身して見えたんだって
大した妄想力の勇者様だな
You're going crazy.
妄想
You had too much sake last night. You're still drunk.
だったのか？
まあお前は思い込んだら止まらねえタイプの人間だからな。自分が勇者だと強く思い込みすぎて敵がモンスターみたく見えたんじゃねえか？
If so, we're not hanging out with you anymore.
まあでもそれくらい思い込みが激しいやつじゃねえと勇者なんてなれねえかもしれねえな。要は自称だろ、自称。なら思い込んだもん勝ちかもしれねえぜ。
そうか、そうだよな。よし、やっぱり俺は勇者だ。勇者になるぜ。
Save that so I have that sound. Enemies throughout the city will change their appearance according to Kasuga's wild imagination.
全く調子のいいやつだぜ。じゃあさっさとハローワークに行くぞ。勇者よ。
Fine, my imagination's pretty wild too.
パーティーには薬草を買う金すらねえんだからな。
Hey, this isn't Resident Evil. Well, there are herbs.
まずは金だな。ドラクエと同じだ。本当に人生は RPG だな。
Alright, let's check these machines. Oh, never mind. Thought there'd be some money here. He's going extra crazy. Still don't have access to Dragon Card. I don't know when that unlocks, but we do have a couple of sub-stories to initiate.
おじさん、昨日僕誕生日だったんだ。
そうなのかい。じゃあ何かプレゼント。
This is a weird interaction already.
ああ、それは別にいいよ。ごめんね、僕もおねだりするみたいになっちゃって。
いやいや、その年の誕生日は一度きりなんじゃ。
Get away from me, you old creeper.
でも、おじさんホームレスだよね。
It's the thought that counts.
確かにそうじゃが。
おじさん生きていくのに精一杯でしょ。気持ちだけで十分だよ。ありがとう。
そうか。翔太君は優しいな。
ああ、そろそろ塾の時間だ。もう行かなきゃ。またね、おじさん。
Yeah, it's already tough being homeless.
気をつけてな。
My kid's like, I'm gonna just hit you with the truth. Oh. Shota. And he's gone.
探しに行くのは難しそうだし、あのじいさんにでも渡しておくか。
Alright, let's go talk to him, especially to figure out what the hell a young kid was talking to an old homeless guy for. Who are you? I've been in this area for several days. There's not that many homeless. Oh boy, here we go. Yeah, even Ichi's just like, I know where this leads. Lots of expository dialogue. In the good old days before the bubble burst and I was living on the street for 30 years. You have a son about his age. Well, that kid's like 10, and you look like you're 70. Oh, look, that bucket's just chilling. There's lots of shit in this canal, by the way. Every time I look at it, I'm just like, how much trash is in here? Fuck. Don't worry, we'll probably have to save this guy from getting beat up later. It's usually how that works. We'll have to go do something else. And then we can finish the sub-story in a little bit. Speaking of sub-stories, here's another one.
全く信じられないざます。まだあの凶悪犯を捕まえてないざますか。
こちらもパトロールを強化しているのですが、何か事件でもあったのか。
Ichi just butts his nose in other people's business.
何基盤でるざます。
いやいや、さすがにそれほどでは。
ともかく、一刻も早くタチション犯を捕まえるざます。
Right. Okay, she's clearly talking about somebody pissing in the river, and I don't think she realizes there's a lot of water in there, and it's already green. I don't think piss is going to make a lot of difference. A golden opportunity. Oh, God.
凶悪犯って立ちションするやつのことか。まあ迷惑ではあるな。あの警官も悩んでるみたいだし。
Hey, buddy, heard there's someone pissing around here. It's probably a bad way to lead this off, huh? Drain the dragon into our river. Yakuza, drain the dragon.
Oh.
Well, if people know that he's pissing in the river and you have multiple eyewitnesses, that's basically enough to at least fucking get something going. A menace with a leaky hose.
Hi.
He's out there every day getting that sweet release. Oh, getting that sweet release, daddy. Oh man, that means this guy's been probably pissing. If I don't know where Nanba caught the fish back in like chapter 2, it was beginning of chapter 3 when he was catching fish. I'm like, hopefully it's not from the canal. Get the piss fish. I was like, enjoy watching you. I always like watching you enjoy Yakuza, but this is the first one I'm interested in because I'm a loser into turn-based and calling out RPG tropes. Yeah, you're gonna get a lot more out of this just by the fact that it's an RPG. That stuff all end up missing where it's like, oh no, this has been a trope in turn-based RPGs for a donkey's age. Paying the water bill in our poor river. I love the euphemisms in this dialogue. It's amazing. And I'm wondering how much of that is in the Japanese text. Or how much of it the localization team said, you know what, we're gonna have a little bit of fun with this. Since there's no dialogue, there's no voice dialogue to have to worry about, so we can kind of just put a little character into it. Cornflecked Warzone. Someone's buck shit in the goddamn canal. If I see him taking a squirt, I'll make sure he eats dirt. That cop's 100% okay with me beating the shit out of this guy. That's cool. I'm just glad that Ichi's suit is no longer like they even fixed the pocket. There's no bullet hole anymore. Again, how do I change a fucking costume? I guess I gotta go back to the house. Okay. There we go. Everybody's got their stuff. Yeah, so you can't change any of that because none of that is gear related. Go ahead and equip him with the... Oh, okay. So none of those actually... That's weird that it doesn't... When you try to do optimal gear, it doesn't actually equip any of the items. These extra items. And sadly, they don't show you... They don't show you what these characters' HP are. Who's got the least amount of HP? Oh, hold on. Let's heal. Oh, I could have just looked at the... Alright, so actually, we should give Namba the binding. Who has the least amount of MP? Adachi. He can get the wrap, or the belt, and then we'll give Ichi the flame amulet for some fire protection. There we go. Okay, anything else on the map around here to go check? No, because we're making our way over here. There is another... Wish it would let me know what that is. So it seems like it's somebody we've already talked to, potentially. Because that's the start of another one. I think if it's white, that's how you start a sub-story. If it's blue, that's you following up on a sub-story. So, we gotta go this way anyways. Oh, and say, what is that? It's a kappa. Oh, actually, you know what? So we can probably make something out of here. I haven't done the can collection in a little bit, really, since they introduced it. Easy operation. S rank, collect over 300 cans. Okay. See if we can't collect over 300. Pow! Get wrecked. See, I don't know how wide I can make these turns. He can turn pretty well, actually. That's good. Oh shit. I went right past that. Here comes the guy dropping cans. Did I have an extra drink? I think I did. I can pick one up anyways. Take that. Oh, we'll hit 300. There we go. S rank. Now we just gotta make it back to the goal. It's almost out of time anyways. There we go. Yosh. Super beer. That's a lot of cans. Times 10 get. We're not up to another 440 cans for collecting rank. I'm not sure what happens when you rank up on that, though. We'll eventually find out. What can we exchange these points for? So he wanted to do that when we did the tutorial version of that. Ichi's like, I want to turn these points into money, and they're not, like, worth anything for cash. So it's not worth it. Yeah, 1,500 points for a 100 yen coin. That is not remotely worth it. However, we can turn this into oh, vintage guitar. Yeah, that's for the I think the musician job. Worn out TV. I don't know what you can do with these. Empty cicada shell. 8,000 yen. I don't know. If it was summertime, you'd just get a lot of those for free. And my stomach just growled, which means I gotta eat soon. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in here, and some of this shit is extremely expensive. Yeah, I didn't eat much for breakfast. I had some yogurt and some coffee. Then I had like the last piece of deep dish pizza I had left over from yesterday. But that was like noon. So I got calories to make up. You know what? We'll save these points for now. And make our way over. We didn't run into... Oh! I said something like car quest, can quest. Yeah, so we haven't run into Dragon Cart yet. What is over here? Oh, okay, that's Pachi Slot over there. And Gindako. Let's head that way. Maybe we can finish off. I think that might be the next part of that that bum side sub-story. Yeah, just a little over 3 hours. I was actually planning on going for much longer, but I don't know. I don't know, we'll see. But if I'm getting hungry, then I need to pay attention to my body. Because that's important. Is that guy Hammer? Oh, yeah, Hammered Head. Yeah, he is drunk. Pyro Belch. Let's see if we can hit both of these guys. Group up. No. Hangman's dead anyways. And kick that stool. Use that trash can. And now he's bleeding. Oh man, I was hoping that would like... I was hoping that cone would actually end up hitting him. Just like barely, just enough to be able to do enough damage to finish off the fight. And I got started early. I think once we finish up this sub-story and make our way back over and learn about jobs here in a second, that might be a good point for me to stop for the evening. And you'd be surprised how well a traffic cone works as a weapon. Ooh, another 500 yen coin. I've done pretty well getting those. Okay, yeah, this is the same homeless dude we met over by the river. This is the old guy who's friends with that Shota kid. Wasn't he saying he was going to get a present for him? Yeah, get the kid some takoyaki. Everybody likes takoyaki. Man, I've been in prison for 20 years. I don't know what kids like. Wait, I can't give myself as it. What does that even mean, me? And I can't think about that too much. I mean, it'd be the same thing with eating, like, anything. So, what was that? I think it was Osaka, where you can get, like, the whole baby octopus on a stick. Kind of wanted to try that out. That'd be kind of weird. How the hell's the kid gonna get a fucking bookshelf home?
Yeah.
Just don't make it out of, like, you know, bum wood.
そうじゃな。
Well, it gave me some kindness. Well, yeah, I'm gonna have to help him out. Where am I gonna find? I mean, I can just go to IKEA and buy you one and just give it to you.
Easy.
Octopus isn't too bad. It's a little chewy. It's like squid. Squid, you don't want to overcook it, like a lot of, you know, mollusks or shellfish. It's like clams and oysters. You cook them just enough. Because if you cook them too long, they get really tough. They're not fun to eat.
Oh.
Sakura River Street. Okay, that was back over west from here. Yeah, I don't know where I would find nails and wood. Unless there's a shop around here? Pharmacy's not going to carry it. That's fine. I mean, you've at least had shellfish. And shrimp's good. It's weird. I have a weird thing with shrimp where I don't like it a lot of the times, but then there's other times I really do like it. Like, I found I don't really like shrimp as ceviche because I don't like the texture. It just doesn't, it's just, obviously it's safe to eat, but it's just kind of like, But, like with fish, I like raw fish. I think most fish probably is better in uncooked form in terms of texture and flavor than cooked. Like tuna, 100%. Tuna is better uncooked. Shrimp, I love shrimp. You sure do love shrimp, Mr. President. Shrimp. And see, not eating carrots is a weird thing. That's the first one. Chef Nana doesn't like cucumbers, and that always was like kind of weird to me, but my brother didn't like, I don't think he even still likes tomatoes, and I'm like, I love tomatoes. Tomatoes are one of my favorite things. Wait, what did she just say? If only I could be reborn as a hot stud. You know what I'd do? I'd waltz into this club right here and get all the ladies. And just be an attractive lady and you can get lots of ladies. That's just how that shit works. You don't have to be a dude for that. Pimp master. Alright, we're gonna Megas. Ow. Well, that still hit everybody. As I hit my own teammates. Alright, good to know. If you fuck up, or if they fuck up and automatically kick something towards somebody, they can hurt their own teammates. Alright, and he's ready for counterattack, which is a good way to... Oh, shit, that has a damage boost. Well, Pimp Master's dead. Yeah, I love carrots. Carrots as just by themselves and different things. I love carrot cake. Carrot cake's delicious. Especially with cream cheese frosting. It's horrible for you, but that's alright. Granted, cream cheese frosting is great. That's why I like that 7-Eleven here has had pumpkin muffins with cream cheese filling. It's clearly not good for me, but for breakfast with a coffee, yeah. What is this place over here? Sama Tomato. Looks like an Indian restaurant. I mean, it would have to be. And Yokohama's got all kinds of cool stuff. Eventually we'll be able to see the Chinatown that this has hopefully to offer us. Because Yokohama has the biggest Chinatown in Japan. I have not seen it though. My time in Yokohama is very limited. Follow up. Hit him. Yeah. I was gonna say somebody else has to rank up at some point. Oh no, we wanted to go across the street. If there's anything here. There might be at least a treasure point around here. Maybe not. Nope, never mind. Check the alley over here. We haven't run into another safe. Anything in here? Oh, hey, yeah. There we go. Mysterious compost. That sounds kosher. Oh, that one guy's... No, two of them are wearing a mask. Very responsible of them. Although now they're... Say parasite... Paralyticist? You stay right there. And hopefully... I only hit him. Ooh, no, it's the wrong guy, damn it. Ah! Alright. That still worked out pretty well. That's got good AoE. I should have just left that guy. He's already on fire. He'll die from the DOT. More dots. Alright, no more dots. Pow. Another rank up. Cool. Well, is he really a detective still? Didn't he get fired? Do we need to rub that into his face? No. What's the bad guys around here? Shit. We hop this... Oh, nope. We can hop little stuff like that, but not these bigger fences. Though we're gonna get into a fight here. I remember this from the demo. These guys just want to start shit. No, if you look like that, you're not going to get work anyways. He's clearly wearing a toupee. Oh, they're just pissed. That's why they want to fight. Wonder how long until they figure out that Matsuo's dead. Oh shit, that's why they're pissed. Friends of yours? Can't say I remember them. They do you. I don't know, did he ruin your lives or were you guys just being scumbags and he did his job? You aren't allowed to forget the Yokohama Pink Panthers? That's a... Clearly he did. Till you fucking told him. 20 years? Wow, they... Never... I mean, fuck, what were we... Oh no, it was Yakuza 5 with the baseball storyline with Shinada in Nagoya, where the whole thing was they were pissed at him for like a high school baseball game that had happened like 20 years prior, and like, you ruined our lives. And I'm like, you guys have literally done other shit since then. What are you still mad about? Like, we would have a story if we... Whatever. We got criminal records now. That sounds like your problem. No? You a cop, bro? Does he look like one? Oi. You can't arrest us anymore. Well, the really dumb bad guys in this 100% do not learn ever. Oh. Yeah, let me check, because I don't think I saw anything on here, but I know it's happened to a few other folks. So I try not to run the stream in like really hardcore bitrate. Like sometimes I wonder if 720p 60 is pushing it, but there's a lot of people who are like it's like 1080p 60, and I'm like, my internet can handle it. Some not so much sometimes. Even without a data cap, though, I've had streams that don't run very well for whatever reason. It's kind of weird. Yeah, I have to kick, like, auto quality. I'm surprised. I keep it on auto quality for a few people. And, like, even with a good connection and nobody else doing much of anything here at my house, it'll still kick it to, like, 480p a lot of the times. And I'm like, I don't know if that's my internet or if that's Twitch. I would blame Twitch most of the time. I think they fuck up on a lot of stuff. All right, auto battle mode can now be selected. Press L2 to turn on auto battle mode. Hold down L2 and use the directional buttons to make a selection. Be adaptable, take the offensive, prioritize healing, don't use skills. Although it sounds like you can go into auto battle, but it may end up being not the best thing to do auto battle. Because I don't think it's smart enough to take advantage of weaknesses. Plus, I don't quite know what people are weak against. Oh, I actually should have been smashing square there. And I think you can still auto guard when it's not auto battle or perfect guard. So I kind of wish the enemy type names were a little bit easier to comprehend, because then I could remember who's weak to what. Maybe there's a way of figuring that out a little bit easier later on. I wonder if I could ever figure out how to do an audio only stream, and if I did, I know I can, but what would be good? At least then, at that rate, nobody would have to worry about video rate. Although the audio would go to shit if you lower it to a lower resolution. Sure, I could read a book, but that probably would get me dinged for something. Can't remember everybody you've busted. Actually, that sounds wrong when you say it out loud, doesn't it? Oh, nice. He got the half-eaten bento back. Yeah, I guess if I get it back, if they steal it, I don't... Let me check it. Or did it show up in the list of items at the end of the battle? Because I thought the other one that had gotten stolen, maybe I picked one up along the way and didn't realize it. Let's go get a job. Maybe. Okay, so yeah, it looks like anything that gets stolen, as long as you beat the character, you may end up getting it back. Anybody leave any change in front of this machine?
Huh?
Yeah, $100 yen, I'll take it. Almost $1. That's not... The 68. Why can't I be a good number like the next one? The 70? Yes. Yeah, but Ichi's like super hardcore. He's like, were you the janitor? Or aren't you that homeless guy I sent over to the bar for a side gig? Yeah. You're a year younger than me. And he looks pretty good for a guy that was stuck in prison for 20 years. What it seems like Discord was messing up my internet probably because of an update. That's kind of yeah, if it's pulling a lot of your connection to pull down the update. That's still weird. Discord shouldn't do that, but this is my job. And what were you doing over there dressed like that? Yeah, they said he think he was, what, the chief around here? Huh. Oh, director, that was it. Oh, he just handles multiple jobs. It's gonna be like us, he just changed his job. My party's got 3 people in it now. I love the thumbs up he gave there. Dragon Quest? Yeah, they've made 2 games. Actually, they made, I think, by 2019, they made 3 Dragon Quest games came out in the time Ichi was in prison. The golden rule. I can only assign you jobs that you're qualified for. Even in Dragon Quest, some jobs are locked until the character reaches a certain level or skill, right? Trying to think. Because by the time he went into prison, Dragon Quest VII was the newest game. Dragon Quest VIII, I think it was like 5 or 6 years before that came out. Actually, 4 games. My bad. Because 8 came out on PS2. Dragon Quest 9 came out on 3DS, of all places. Dragon Quest 10 came out, and that was the MMO that's never seen any releases over here, but has been on like a bunch of different platforms. And then Dragon Quest 11 was within the last several years. I mean, there's a lot of spin-off games, but as far as main Dragon Quest, there's only been 4 since in the last 20 years, we've had 4 new games. Which says a lot. Final Fantasy has been kind of slow to put out new stuff, but like they've put out more mainline titles in that same amount of time. Although Dragon Quest is pretty basic still by choice, whereas Final Fantasy in the last 20 years has evolved into something very, very different. Next con, a bum and a fired cop. Here's the best I can do for you right now. Take it or leave it. Y'all can work at a beef bowl place. Congratulations. A special bathhouse? So Soapland. Hold on, maybe that's the best you can get these 2, but I've got years of service to lean on. According to your documentation, you've never been married? What's that got to do with anything? You're telling me you've gone this long as a lonely single man without resorting to paying for it? That seems like right up your alley. I mean, he did already say he loved the... I mean, it's not even that illegal. Well, time to go work at a Soapland. Let's go nail this interview. Just, phrasing. Otohime. Otohime Land. Princess Land? No. Yeah, I think. Alright, we haven't saved in a bit. So probably should save. I mean, it auto-saved when we got done with that, so that's good, but... How much of the area we opened up? We can't... Somehow we can't go through here. That's very weird. So we can cut down this way to Central Street and up here to the Soapland, but we can't go past this street, which is weird. And obviously we're limited by this big... I don't want to call it a thoroughfare. That actually looks like you're crossing an expressway. But that leads into the north part of the map, which will probably be our late game stuff. And along with this, like, this is a big map for this series. It's like, hey, there's a sub-story over here. Can't do it yet. But yeah, this is a big map by this series standards, and at some point I would assume we can interact and go back to Kamurocho, plus I think Sotenbori in Osaka is an available area for us at some point. You know, if we went to the pawn shop, I'm wondering if we'd be able to find the stuff that What's-His-Face needs for building that bookshelf. Alright. Oh, actually, there's... I'm trying to think of who's placed this. Oh. I don't know, because that's the park that's right up here next to the bar, as well as this boutique. A couple of things to do. But yeah, I think for now... I better call it for the night and go get some food and spend the rest of my Sunday evening being lazy. Because why not? We're back to work tomorrow. I'd go, but I mean, I don't have to leave the house, so it's fine. I'll get up in the morning, make coffee, eat breakfast, set up, and then start my shift. Plus, at the very least, it's a full week this week, and then next week is 3 days, and then it's 4 days off for Thanksgiving, which is cool. We get all 4 of those. Then a couple of weeks back on, and then we get like 11 days off at work for the holidays, provided they don't like call some of us in to take care of something. But I think I'm hoping that they have contingencies with other people that don't involve the number of us that are contract employees, because I really don't want to have to come in. I'll get paid time and a half, but I'd rather just take all the days off and not have to worry about it. It'd be preferable. Just saying. So, let's run down stuff before we are done for the evening. Chef Nana, thank you very much for the 4 months in a row. You're at eight total subs on here, but thank you very much for resubbing. Best Buy Rush, thank you for the follow as well as the sub tonight. Good to see you. Hopefully we can see you again soon. And Saint, thank you very much for the 2 months and the hype. Lots of hype. So I will not be back on tomorrow, but I will be back on to stream on Tuesday. I'm usually Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, but I'm not holding myself to certain things. My guy. Yay. But yeah, usually Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays are what I'm trying to shoot for streaming, because it tends to be kind of the easiest thing. I work out on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, so I devote my evenings to that. Even if it's like only like an hour out of that, it's just easier to... It's even more than me than you think. That's... phrasing? I don't know. I work out. Hell yeah, you gotta get muscles like Sawada. Captain Sawada will end up just flex posing. I don't have that yet, but I'd have to change. I'd have to really like hunker down. Maybe in the new year, if I get a weight set or something like that, I can do some shit. I'd have to change my diet a lot too, and honestly, I like Taco Bell too much. Even though I can't really get it most of the time, so it's good. I had it last night. Probably shouldn't have. I ate way too much yesterday. My numbers were horrible, but I also don't go over my calorie goals like ever, so it's pretty good. But yeah, we will see you guys on Tuesday evening, hopefully. Usually around 6 o'clock local time for me in the evening hours. So whatever that might be in New York, wherever you're at in the world, because obviously time zones and whatnot. But in any case, thank you once again to everybody. I hope you had fun, and we'll see you all again soon. So take care of yourselves, stay masked up, watch out for weirdos out there, and be well, be very well. And until next time, have a good night. See you later.